What up, everybody? Hope your holidays have been going well. We're in that home stretch between Christmas and New Year's where I feel like it's just sort of hanging out, enjoying the presents, kind of coming down off all the stress that the holidays can provide, because New Year's is all about just relaxing. Shout outs to Reapter and Petite Mort. I see you guys in chat. And Cyblade, shout outs over on the YouTube side of things. Cyblade's always there at the start of every YouTube stream to say hi. Like, you can like set your clock by it. So shout outs to you, Cyblade. Hope you guys checked out Zeldathon yesterday, our little bonus stream that we did. We raised just around $2,500 for Make-A-Wish, I think, by the end of our segment with our Zelda-themed Trouble Brewing script, which was actually a lot of fun and includes some pretty slight tweaks to Trouble Brewing that I think is interesting. So people have been talking about that, and we've been discussing it on our server. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Julie and Alpha Ferret. Julie says, "New year, new Steve." Yeah. Well, okay. Honestly though, like I've been thinking about like the Monday night stream and what we do here and stuff. And one of the things that I've kind of been leaning into a bit is like the thought of like at least changing up the script, like well, not the script, changing up what we do on Monday nights a little bit. So I've pretty much religiously stuck to like Monday night Clocktower. We do Clocktower every Monday night. We do the games, we do the scripts, we do this, we do that. We did do the Legacy thing last year as like a way to change it up, but even Legacy was just more Clocktower. But we've done some bonus things over the years, like, you know, Demon's Bluff, which is like Clocktower adjacent. We've done King of the Castle, which is a lot of fun. We've done I'm trying to think, there's some other stuff we've done, like, you know, Clocktower based Jeopardy, things like that. Back to Pathfinder Vocare. I don't know about that, but yes, the idea is like I've pretty much stuck with Monday nights are for Clocktower and Clocktower only. I told myself and I told the entire stream team that like I was committed to doing that all the way through 2025. Going into 2026, I'm more willing to be flexible on what we do on Monday nights. I still want to do primarily Clocktower. My plan is to pretty much do Clocktower first. Probably, you know, most streams, the majority of things are definitely going to be Clocktower, but I am more open to doing other things other than Clocktower on Monday nights, assuming it's fun. I still feel like mostly what we would do would be like party-based games or group games where we can have a lot of the same people. But I don't know. I'm really not sure what I want to sprinkle in. So I imagine like once a month or so, once or twice a month, we might do something a little different than just Clocktower. Because, you know, Clocktower is fun, but we've been playing it like every week for like years, going on like 2.5 years now. So it's a lot. And we're about to hit a patch where there's really no new Clocktower content even coming out, right? The new characters have sort of stopped. We have the Lorix coming, but there's really probably not much coming until the new scripts drop. And when the new scripts drop, I'm going to be really excited for that, of course. But until then, you know, like we're going to be just kind of retreading like the same stuff over and over. So anyways, my thing to you is like, what kind of stuff do you guys think we could have fun doing? I see like the TTRPG talk. Would you do a TTRPG? So before I did Clocktower, I was running a TTRPG stream for like 2.5 years, weekly as well. I got into Clocktower over TTRPGs because of the time commitment to run Clocktower. I could pretty much show up and run a Clocktower game without much prep, right? But when I was doing TTRPGs, there was so much prep that would go into everything to make the experience work smoothly that it was like really easy to burn out. So we did 2 full campaigns on the Recall Knowledge channel, and then I said I'm gonna start doing Clocktower for a bit. So I don't see myself going back to doing a full-time TTRPG, especially because even if you do it like weekly, it still runs forever. Now, a one-shot or like a smaller arc, like a 3-episode arc, I'm definitely intrigued for something like that. I think that could be a lot of fun. Among Us. I mean, Among Us is always there, right? Among Us is there. What else is there? Like Jackbox, things like that are definitely things we could do. Yeah, original Dice Bomb. I would love to do like honestly, my one of my things I've been wanting to do, and I haven't really seen anyone do it, and I'm sure they have, is a Blood on the Clocktower themed Monster of the Week campaign. Essentially using that like Monster of the Week system to run something like Ravenswood Bluff. It doesn't even have to be Clocktower, right? Or like Ravenswood Bluff with like the characters and the demons that are in the lore sort of making an appearance in the game. I think that could be a lot of fun. The biggest thing that for me though is like I've not really run those systems very much. And so I would feel like bad about screwing it up, but maybe we bring in an expert that is good at running those systems and I could run it as a player or something like that. Also, yeah, there's like some of the smaller RPGs that don't get love. Like we did, as a break on our last TTRPG stream, we did Raycats, which is like a 1-page RPG, which was very silly and very fun. And it was one of the most fun that we ever did because we just improv the whole thing and it was a lot of fun and silly. The Gallant Goblin, yeah, see, they did Pathfinder stuff alongside us back in the day, so that it doesn't surprise me that he would have done something like that. Like Theo would have definitely done something like that. I don't know 7 Days to Die. I did do a Flammable Coyote Piss. That's an RPG. Jeez, I did do a home version of Never Stop Exploding, which they did on Dimension 20, right? So I sort of took the basis of that and did a one shot with my family one time, and we did a movie based one, right? So I had everyone just write like 3 movies that they loved. I told them preferably action movies or things that we all recognize. They threw everything in a hat, and whenever we needed like a scene transition, we would pull a new movie from the hat, and the scene, when they resolved one scene or some epic recreation of one of the scenes in that movie, we would jump right into the next one. And it culminated with, I think, Five Nights at Freddy's, where they had to like defeat the Golden Freddy to win the thing. And it was fun. It was fun. But yeah, I know there's some other adjacent games that I want to try. I don't know how excited you guys are. I'm really excited for Slay the Spire 2. I know it has nothing to do with Clocktower or anything, but when that drops in March, I'm gonna stream it for like a week. Like I'm just gonna stream it every day for a week. I really want to dive headfirst into that game. I'm gonna take a week off work. It's gonna be really fun. So maybe you guys will come along with me and do that. I want to do maybe another like there's a Slay the Spire mod called Slay the Streamer where chat gets to force me to take bad cards and try to make me lose the run, which is always fun. Like chat's trying to kill me while I'm trying to survive the run. I think that could be a lot of fun too. We did it once or twice on stream, but you know, there's only a handful of people that even know what Slay the Spire is. So seems like there's a lot of hype for Slay the Spire 2, which I love to see. Race car raccoons. I mean, that's the only tagline you need. I've gotten better at Slay the Spire. I've gotten Ascension 20 on Silent and Ironclad. I'm currently climbing with the Defect. I'm like Ascension 12, I think. But I've never done like an Ascension 20 heart kill. Never pulled that off. All right, let's make sure you guys can hear Town.
But like
say hi for chat as a sound test.
Hi chat.
Hey,
Hi, chat. It's a sound test.
Looking good to me.
I'm not donating money tonight.
Hear Juan. I cannot hear Juan. Can others hear Juan?
No, I can't hear Juan either. But it's the same problem I probably had. One is change your mic and then come back.
You hear me now?
Yeah,
I
there you
can
go.
hear you now.
It's the
We
app.
now have the purple off. Let's go.
Oh, Crash Pandas. Okay, yeah. Got it. There's a lot of fun one-page RPGs. Like I would totally be down like for something like that. Getting the people that like you'd want something that people can play and it's fun and they can do like a sit-down experience, and I think it could be fun. So that being said, I'm really excited for that. The other thing I've pitched as kind of a replacement for the Legacy series is like I had a lot of fun sort of coming up with new characters and tweaks during that whole thing, but especially like I said, going into this drought of new content for Clocktower that should be pretty significant for this year. And I posted about this on the Scrub Shop. I'm kind of thinking like maybe we do like a year project where we create our own homebrew script. Like we start like the first month in January and we start collaboratively coming up with ideas. Like maybe we want to do a theme or a character or we want a script to feel like, and then we want to make a cohesive script that by the end of the year we can be very proud of and sort of have it be our homebrew, akin and like on par with like a base 3 script, right? Like I want it to be tight and like the characters designed to work with each other in multiple ways. And what that process would look like, because I'll be honest, I don't know. I've never done a whole homebrew from scratch. I sketched out an idea for a homebrew a while ago. I don't even know if that's good enough or the one we'd want to go with. And the sort of idea of like, what theme would it be? What mechanics are we basing it around? And sort of incrementally building. I don't expect the first month to be here's an entire script with all homebrew, but like, you know, you add 4 or 5 homebrew characters and to fill in the blanks with like existing characters and then layer it. And then we can play test it together between streams. We can pull it out once a month and do a stream about it. So that's kind of where my head's at for next year. And that would be like a Monday content that's not really playing Clocktower, but maybe we spend half the stream making characters and the other half like fixing the script. Maybe the first half of the script, the night is like playing the homebrew script. And then the second half is like tweaking it. What worked, what didn't, what do we want to change? Something like that. So a lot of options. So all that to say, I'm looking at 2026 as sort of a rebirth or reinvention of the Monday night time slot. And I'm really interested in what you guys, because you know, if we move away from Clocktower, that's what you guys are here for. That's what you guys love. I don't want to give up, you know, Clocktower, but at the same time, I feel like we've kind of saturated the Clocktower Monday night market, right? Like we got our stream that happens Monday night pretty late, right? Late by US standards, like Australia, I see you. But we also got like Dwight Moore, who's doing the Monday night stuff. He starts earlier than us. Sometimes goes later than us. He's insane. So I feel like keeping the Clocktower core, but maybe branching out into other stuff, we can find some new fun stuff together. So yeah, 1 p.m. stream. Blood Bowl stream. We did fantasy football, so that's fun. Blood Bowl. I've always liked Blood Bowl, but like I find the idea of Blood Bowl more fun than the actual execution of the game, if that makes sense. So like the idea of having these players that grow over time and recruiting new players and growing your team from like scratch to something cool tickles something in me that I love. I played the old Blood Bowl like in the 90s. I had Blood Bowl like minis and did the whole thing like 2nd edition or 1st edition. But in terms of like doing a whole Monday night thing, I don't know. Oh, Board Game Arena, right? We can play some tournament. I want to do some live tournaments on stream. Like I'll set up a tournament. Well, all the streamers can, like, you guys can all jump in and play in Board Game Arena at the same time. Something like a huge Challengers tournament or Cardia, Legends of Cardia we're doing. It's a lot of fun. All right, I'm gonna get the game started. You guys hang tight. I'm gonna run 3 minutes of ads and we'll be back. I do gotta say I know I'm looking forward to whatever next year be. But for now, let's play some Clocktower and let's have some fun. See you guys. everybody. Welcome to Monday Night Clocktower here at the Grim. I am your stream host and storyteller for the night, Evil Steve, and I'm joined by 12 of the most amazing acolytes who are here to help me celebrate the end of 2025. Say hi, amazing acolytes.
What up?
Hi,
Hi,
Ken.
amazing
Awesome.
acolytes.
Hi, amazing acolytes.
Yeah. Also, shout out to everyone in chat. We were having a nice talk pre-stream about like 2026 and things like that. And I said how in 2026, I'm going to be more open to sprinkling in like Clocktower adjacent and just other kinds of contents on Monday nights. And I got chat pitching all kinds of ideas from like TTRPGs to like homebrew stuff. I forget. We had, you guys all had great ideas. So, you know, it's a new year. It's a new time to like, to change things up and see what we can do. So I'm excited to see what comes of that. But whatever happens, we are definitely going to be Clocktower focused. It is our bread and butter. It is what we all love to get together and do. But, you know, I am interested that we are heading into, for the first time in a long time, a shut up, Alan Michael. I don't want to hear it. A drought of new content, right? We've ever since I've been in Clocktower for like the last 2.5 years, we've had a steady drip of new characters coming out, you know, over time. And I don't think there's anything new planned until the scripts drop. And everything I've been told is like, cross our fingers and hopefully we'll get it at the end of next year if everything goes perfect. So yeah, and some people, like I see Brian out there shaking his head, is not a believer. Let's put it that way. So we're looking at a way to mix things up, and also we talked about potentially replacing our legacy series with the homebrew series, where we as the Grim community will build a homebrew script over the course of the year, with the goal of having something completed and cohesive and done like well by the end of the year, like not like something you try to do all up front, but sort of incrementally build something together that we can all be proud of. And I do like that idea, and it kind of fills the gap of not having new characters for a while. So, you know, I don't know what it's going to look like yet, but I'm starting to get my gears in my head turning a little bit. So shout outs to Stop Hammer Time with the resub.
Getting
Julie.
back in there to end the year right.
Woohoo! Yep, 15 months on Julie's resub.
Nice.
Rock and Rolla has resub for 17 months. Congrats! That's very nice. You guys are awesome. So, since we are doing this theme of New Year and reflecting on the year and all this awesome stuff that happened this year, because you guys all made some great memories with me this year, I did decide to pull out a script. I did say, what's the good script for the New Year's? And this is one that I think Motaro posted, and it's called The Passage of Time, which seems thematically appropriate for us to celebrate the passing of 2025. I do know Motaro instantly regretted it when he realized it had a wizard on the script. So I hope you guys all have your wizard wishes in your pockets and ready to go. Yeah, thanks for. Look, there may or may not be a wizard in play, but there also may or may not be an engineer in play, and the engineer can potentially force or, you know, guarantee there isn't a wizard. It's up to the engineer if they exist. So, anyways, yeah, I don't know. I just, before we dive too deep, I just wanted to say, you know, thanks for another year of Clocktower content. I look forward to hanging out with you guys every Monday night. It is definitely one of the highlights of my week. So, you know, and everyone in chat, like hanging out with us, thanks for coming and hanging out with us silly people, just playing a silly game and trying to make the world a little happier, one nomination at a time. So you guys stay here. I will go build a bag. Just checking, Eric, would you try to say something, or is that the classic Eric hand accidentally? Yep, I assume so, but I wanted to double check. All right, I'm going to go set up a bag. You guys stay here. All right. Look, you guys gave me so many good ideas. I'm not going to remember them all off the top of my head, but make sure somebody bullet points the best ideas, and we put them. I know like Among Us was on there and RPGs and stuff. Most of you guys were really into the RPGs. Yeah, the one time I don't check, he'll actually be the one of these. Some. Yeah, man, I'm with you. Like I've made a bread and butter off like pre-written stuff rather than making stuff up. Although I done a little bit of both, but I do enjoy pre-written stuff and like having it like kind of professionally planned and edited, and then like you said, adjusting it as a role-playing game goes along to your characters and things like that. That's definitely where I'm most comfortable. I even have my most popular YouTube series was basically walking people through how to run some of those pre-generated content where I take you through chapter by chapter, and people love that series. And I never finished it because at the time I did it, it didn't really get a lot of traction. But like 4 years later, people were like, "Hey, when are you gonna finish this?" Like, sorry, never. I finished that campaign 3 years ago. All right. So I want an engineer. I think it's fun to put an engineer in play, and you know, it'll be interesting to see what they do with it. I mean, Boom Dandy's like the weakest minion, right? Oh, Alan Michael. Okay, Alan Michael. Let's see. Wait, there is a role request in the bag. A wizard can wish. I was about to take this wizard out of the bag and be like, no, let's leave it out. But you know what? Alan Michael, we're going to see how fast a wizard can wish. I was saying, though, I was pointing this out. In the Night Order, there is a spot for the wizard in the Night Order. And technically speaking, it's after the engineer. So if there is a wizard, I would let the engineer have a shot on first night to get rid of the wizard. And keep in mind, since I am putting an engineer in the bag, whatever minion you put in the bag could easily be wiped away. But let's do it. The other thing, too, is we have base 2 outsiders, so I don't feel compelled to do a Fangu. There is a Sentinel, so we could add an extra outsider, but like generally forcing a Fangu when there's no outsiders in play is probably the optimal move. Luckily, we don't have that problem. I think a Puzzle Master that is told a Boom Dandy on a false guess is fun. Mutant's obviously fun as well. Mutant and Barber are just. I mean, Barber with Wizard is so mean because you can get multiple Wizard wishes up. So maybe we do that. Maybe we do Puzzle Master Barber and leave Plague Doctor out. You know, I never finished Baldur's Gate 3. I got all the way to the Act 3 like everyone did and never actually finished it. And it's been like a year plus. I need to go and finish it. All right, so we'll do Barber, Puzzle Master, Wizard, and... Is there any other reason for multiple deaths on the script? It's just Shab, right? So like if there's 2 deaths at night, you know it's a Shab. Huh. I guess the Shab is incentivized to target dead bodies? We'll do Wizard Boom Dandy. All right, and that leaves us 6 townsfolk to play with. I want to see a princess. I think Shab and Banshee is like bad because you're getting 2 kills at night, and then it's like, okay, well, crap, okay, you're gonna hit the Banshee and kill him. But then it's fun to then take the Banshee and make him come back alive, and then good luck ever getting them killed again. But they're not a demon candidate, so you kind of have to kill them. I don't know. It's an interesting conundrum. Oh, you could make the Banshee the puzzle drunk, but that's pretty obvious. We can do an Alsa here, a Savant. General seems fine. Oh, you guys are talking about playing multiplayer beat Baldur's Gate 3? That's true. I've only done it like single player. I have not done multiplayer yet. A monk against a shab is cool. What do we do for the last townsfolk here? Cannibal, okay. Fisherman, maybe. Snake Charmer just makes for a wild game. But potentially can cause some problems with the shab. I kind of want to give Pixie as a bluff. And for that reason, I am just going to go with Banshee. We're going to do Banshee. I mean, I would say there's not a ton of information on this script, right? You got Shugenja, you got Savant, you got Al-Sahir, and Fisherman, right? That's it. Puzzle Master, too, to some extent. God, making a Puzzle Master drunk engineer seems mean. Okay. It does, I mean, yes, it does feel information light, but there's also not, I don't think there's a ton that can go out. So I'm gonna stick with this. Okay, here goes the rolls. Fun, we'll just claim Damsel as usual. Our bluffs are gonna be Shugenja, Pixie, let's see, Snake Charmer, Fisherman. Which one of these has the most longevity? Cannibal's hard to bluff. I don't think we need to give Huntsman. They know. Let's just do Snake Charmer. All right. Any setup we need to do? No. We need to pick someone to be the puzzle drunk. I'm going to do the Al-Sahir. That's the only real setup we need to do. Puzzle Drunk Princess. Isn't that pretty easy to like? It's like, especially with the shab, you can't sink a kill. It would be very quickly apparent that they are the Puzzle Drunk. All right. Let's start the game. All right, players, you should all now have your rolls. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
There we go. I was feeling the lack of Denny.
Ryan, that was pretty close.
I've been practicing all week.
I think
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Like
I'm
on.
gonna lie.
The pitch was pretty close.
Like the split to seconds, I thought it was Nina because I wasn't looking at the screen. I thought it was Nina playing her cut of it that she has.
All right, Motaro, as our engineer, there's a lot of responsibility in your hands.
Yes.
So, first of all, would you like to use your ability?
Yes, please.
Okay, and what would you like to choose?
So it's either it's minions or demons, not both.
Correct. You pick either which minions are in play or which demon is in play.
Okay, I pick psychopath
Okay.
and psychopath and Boom Dandy would be interesting because we could see Organ Rider's kind of annoying. Okay, psychopath and Boom Dandy, please.
All right, psychopath and Boom Dandy. It is Motaro. Your wish shall be done.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well, one of those is already in play, the Boom Dandy. I guess that makes Ash our psychopath. Rip the wizard wish. Hey, Ash. Did you already have a thought about a wizard wish? You sitting on it for a bit? I'm not hearing you.
Hi?
Yes. Okay, I can hear you now.
Pretty sure I've been inaudible since I joined the Grim.
No one's noticed until now?
I assume. There was little hints, but I just assumed that someone was talking over me. And I think I was wrong.
Yeah, I had the same problem when I joined. It seems like a lot of people are joining and not having their mic work until they do all kinds of stuff.
Visibly on your end it works. Which
Right.
Is rather suspicious.
Exactly right. On your end, it looks like it's working, but behind the scenes, it's not. All right. Well, to save yourself a little bit of heartbreak, you are now the psychopath.
Huh?
Yeah, you're the psychopath.
I thought that was... Oh, engineer... Wait. Oh, engineer is before me. Dang it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe chat can tell me why I wrote down one of these wizard wishes on here, because I have a list of wishes potentially to use in the future and other stuff. For some reason on there is make good zombuls. Now can any of you figure out why I wrote that?
Okay.
I can't.
I mean, it's a fun wish, but as an evil player, what does that accomplish?
I don't know.
I can imagine you like waking up in the middle of the night and just like having a thought you got to write down. And it's like make good zombuls and go back to sleep and just dissect it later.
I don't know why it's there.
Okay.
At all. Anyway, it doesn't matter, but yeah.
Yeah, I wonder now, you know what? Chat, tell us how we can make good zombuls.
How do you make this work? Because I might write more details. Anyone can figure that out.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Anyways, enjoy your newfound power.
All right, I'm fine with that.
Bye. Yeah, what would that even look like, right? Like, how does that benefit evil? They still have their powers, but they can't vote without losing their ghost vote. There'd have to be something that really helps. Huh. Alchemist Wizard wish it would work. Might be too good. Look at this. No wizard, no snake charmer, no organ grinder, no pixie, no huntsman, no damsel, no shigenja. What do we tell McKay? That cough has got me lightheaded. Whew. The engineer only changed one of the two roles, and honestly, I'm kind of afraid now because Psychopath combined with Shab is going to be a very fast game. So we need to think about savant information. How about this? Let me get my... One of your neighbors is puzzle drunk, or we need a true statement here. There are two outsiders in play. Between Fangu and Sentinel, I think that's a fair piece of information. I think that's a fair piece of information. One person changed roles tonight. So that would be the only way that roles could change is Huntsman, Snake Charmer, Engineer, you know, one player change roles tonight does feel like something I would like to see. Yep. I guess that's true. Exactly one player changed roles tonight. Okay, perfect. And then we're going to tell McKay. Honestly, looking at this setup, I think I'm going to say slightly evil. The Shab psychopath is strong. I'm going to say slightly evil.
Hello.
Hey, McKay. How you doing? You been the general before?
I've never been the general before, but I do know how it works. You're
Sure,
gonna
yeah.
tell me good or evil or somewhere in between.
Yeah, I usually do like sort of what the people refer to as the 5-star general. So I do like majorly winning, slightly winning, neutral, and then the other way. In this case, I think that evil is slightly winning.
Okay. What I'm hearing is that there is a wizard in play. That's what I'm hearing.
That's what you're hearing? Okay.
That's what I'm hearing.
Fair.
Okay.
Bye,
Or
McKay.
maybe a
Oh.
psychopath. We'll find out in
Yeah.
the morning.
There's a lot of reasons I could think that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Good luck. Yeah, but I do think the psychopath nullifies the Banshee, right? The psychopath helps to nullify the Banshee. The Shab, Rez might come into play, but I feel like they've put, with this setup, they've unwittingly put a very tight clock on what they're doing. And Mark got Savant, which is his favorite, so he's going to love that. All right, I think we're good. I mean, I do think it could be neutral, but I personally am feeling slightly evil. So we'll see if I was right or wrong later. But it's you know, it's the storyteller's beliefs, not necessarily the hard truth. All right, let's wake him up.
So disappointed.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
so much.
Good morning, players. Unfortunately, as I sat there on my TV watching it for an entire year, for all of 2025, I turned into a skeleton because I didn't get off the couch. 2025 was just a blur. The TV demon got me. Oh no. Now there's a TV demon loose. Whatever whatever horror movie I had it on when I died, that's the demon that's been spawned in town. So maybe you guys can solve my murder and protect yourselves. And I'll give you 4 minutes on the first day.
I think that was the most complicated backstory I've ever
Wait,
heard.
is that supposed to be a hint?
Well, I feel like that makes imp most likely, and I'm also wondering if that is a hint from.
Yeah, that's what I was.
They might think it's a hint, right?
Okay. All right.
So yeah, just be mindful.
I'm not hearing you, Mark.
You're not hearing me?
Now I am now. Yeah, you're good. You're good now.
Okay.
You're really quiet.
I just wanted to say, I wanted to thank you and chat and all the members of Grimoire for making this such a great year.
You're welcome.
Chat, you're all part of this. Steve's part of it. We've made a very fun community. And I'm also here for Savant info.
No, we can just hang out and vibe for the whole day.
I want to vibe as well.
Yeah, I agree, Mark.
It's to do until you call us back.
The community is awesome. You know, you and everyone here that makes it special. So I have been enjoying hanging out with you this year as well. So thanks for the kind words. I do have some game solving information for you. Yeah. I actually have it on my list. I'm not coming tomorrow because I did the Sunday stream and the Monday stream, so I needed a night off. Yeah. I have it kind of penciled in for next Tuesday. We'll see if I make it down or not, but that's my plan. Hold me to it, Mark. Hold my feet to the fire.
Okay. And in the community, if you guys are ever in Orange County, come play live with us. It's a different beast. It's a lot of fun playing in person.
All right. Are you ready for your game solving information?
I am.
All right. Either one of your neighbors is puzzle drunk, or exactly one player changed roles tonight.
I thought you mean change roles night one.
Last night, yeah.
Exactly.
Night one.
Okay.
Perfect.
I've got the game solved, so let's get this over with.
Enjoy. Oh my God. Tickle me Elmo. That would be the worst one.
For chat's benefit, I have claimed to Mathblade I am the damsel, and Mathblade has claimed to me that he is the damsel. So, clearly we're a double claim, but I don't think we're worried about it.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. We'll see if you're the damsel in like 3 or 4 days. Probably won't vote on you, and probably just kind of keep you around.
Won't vote on me.
Yeah.
No, we should kill me and get it over with.
We're doing cover for the damsel because I'm the damsel.
I would like to get rid of a win con. So because I'm the damsel, can we just kill me? That'd be great.
I'll think about it.
Dandy. I'm good with it. Actually, I think you should have picked Wizard for like maximum chaos, genuinely. And I'm disappointed in you, Motaro. And chat now has heard it. They're also disappointed in you. They also think you should have picked Wizard, I bet.
I think maybe chat wanted to go out with a bang in a different way.
Oh,
That's why I picked
the fireworks at midnight.
Yeah,
I gotcha. I
picked the Boom Dandy.
Okay.
Also, if we have a cannibal engineer, they could reverse what I did.
Well, that would be so funny. But also, what if you're just the Boom Dandy and this is your big play?
I'm not gonna request to execute myself. If someone wants to, they can go right ahead.
Guess me as the damsel then, Motaro.
Man, now I wish we put a cannibal in.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
3 or 4 damsels in play.
Okay,
There too. But now I'm the psychopath. I started off wizard, didn't get to do a wish.
A good psychopath kill is Aaron. He claimed Elsie here.
Ooh, no, I might leave that for a little bit because I'm claiming Elsa here for now. I'm not sure if I'm going to go psychopath immediately or if I might wait a little bit. I might wait a little bit just to leave people in suspense.
All right. Now, so everyone stops being so happy. Pineapple on pizza, go.
All right, welcome back to town, everyone. Hopefully you solved the case of the mysterious murder. But there are 2 forms of shenanigans on this rip that I can see. One being the Alcahir and one being the psychopath. So you can put your hands up, claim what you want. Let's have fun and ring in the new year in style. 1.
Can I please also hear guys Motaro and Aaron as the minions and Ash as the demon?
Heard. Johnny Ace.
I would like to also hear guess Mathblade as a minion, Bryant as a minion, and Nina as the demon.
Heard? McKay?
First of all, I would like to psychopath kill Motaro.
McKay kills Psychopath and kills Motaro. Nothing happens.
Okay, and then I would like to guess Nina as the damsel.
McKay Clint. Oh, that's another form of shenanigans I missed. McKay Clint's minion and picks Nina as the damsel. The game goes on. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mathblade.
I'll claim Elsa here and guess that Johnny Ace is a minion, McKay as a minion, and Motaro is the demon.
Heard.
Then I will. Nah. That's it.
Bryant.
I'm not the Elsa here, but I'd like to guess that Ash is the Fangu.
Appreciate you, Brian. Yeah. I would like to also hear guess that Marcus Demon, Juan, and Johnny Ace are minions.
Heard. Eric.
I just have information for Tom when you're done with the.
Seems like the hands have shriveled up. Oh, maybe not. Johnny Ace?
Just one more. I would like to claim Psychopath and kill McKay.
Johnny Ace claims Psychopath and kills McKay. Heard. Game goes on. All right, then we'll go ahead and move to nominations. Eric?
Before nominations, I just want to say I'm a Shugenja with a counterclockwise, pointing towards Nina.
Not just me. It'd be McKay.
Well, pointing towards me, pointing in your direction.
Yes.
Let's kill the damsel.
Johnny?
I'd like to nominate myself.
Tell us why.
Yeah, I'm useless. We should kill me.
All right. 6
This isn't how Princess
is
works.
the number.
I have
I'm not voting on anyone who nominates themselves. No one.
I'm the investigator, so Johnny's the boom dandy.
Well, whoever
3
else
is not
is,
enough.
I'm the
Johnny is safe. Motaro?
Just to have pertinent, everyone, I'm the engineer. I created a boom dandy and a psychopath, so we just got to be mindful of people who are eager to be executed, and with our evil pings, for an early boom dandy explosion.
We want to save it for midnight.
Juan?
I would like to nominate Eric.
Tell us why.
Good cannibal food. Johnny A's, they claim to be good to be executed, but that somehow makes me believe they are indeed the boom dandy. So we should give our cannibals opportunity to narrow down more information, especially because the cannibal I have heard of, it might help us triangulate information a lot better based on their seating arrangement.
Eric, your defense?
Can't disagree with this, but I'd rather be chasing evil.
6 is the number. Four is not enough. Eric is safe. Johnny Ace.
McKay has dared me to do this. I am a minion, and I choose McKay as a damsel. There.
Johnny Ace claims minion and picks McKay as the damsel.
Trying, but you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. So.
Heard. Mathblade.
I'll nominate McKay.
Tell us why.
We should probably kill one of Nina or McKay today. We missed on Johnny Ace.
Technically, it was second
minion, but assuming the Shugenja information is correct, maybe worth a shout.
McKay.
This is a great idea. We should absolutely 100% kill me right away day one. Absolutely.
6 is the number.
This could be the boom dandy. McKay claimed psychopath and nothing happened, and the Shugenja's pointing towards them.
I'm
Or McKay can be the demon.
The boom dandy. Let's make it fun.
I'm not the boom dandy.
5 is not enough.
And that was the best way to not die.
Mataro nominates Mathblade.
Tell us why, Mataro.
I think Mathblade wants to set off a bomb in this town, and we're not going to have that.
Setting
Mathblade?
off a bomb still gives us a 50-50 and tells us the nominator's likely good. Do this if you want, but yeah.
6 is the number. Predictions up.
It's not a 50-50. It's technically
Predictions up if we think we're going to get a Boom Dandy New Year's.
Please.
Sorry, I should have voted.
5 is not enough. Mathblade is safe.
I'll nominate Juan.
Tell us why.
He's double claiming someone that I think I trust more.
Juan.
I trust the person that's double claiming me, and I don't believe they're telling you the real role.
6 votes is the number.
We can't kill anybody?
4 is not enough, and 1 is safe for the day. It seems like maybe we're unable to get any traction.
I'll nominate Ash. Oh, sorry, Mathblade's got your hand up.
No, I already nommed. Go for it, Bryant.
Yeah, let's nominate Ash.
Sure. Tell us more.
It might be a meme, but like high probability of Fengu here.
Ash?
There is not a high probability of Fengu. There's an equal probability for me than there would be anyone else.
You could be the outsider that's going to be a Fengu. So.
Well, I'm not an outsider.
6 votes is the number.
I would prefer
Aaron never also here guessed, right? I'm not crazy. Six is enough. Ash is now on the block.
I believe Evil voted there.
Does anybody find it odd that
Well,
McKay
everyone
and
thinks I'm
Nina
fucking
haven't
evil,
voted on a
so-
thing all game?
I have voted.
I haven't. I haven't
Not
been
on my
compelled
screen.
by anyone's argument.
Sorry,
Please
McKay.
vote against me.
Final call.
I actually do wish I
voted on
voted
McKay.
on math, but I forgot.
Math, I voted on McKay.
Ah, it didn't show on my screen, sorry.
You're good.
I didn't vote on me, for what it's worth.
Bringing this day to a close. In 3, 2, 1. Ash is brought to the center of town, is executed. Brian and Ash, I need you guys to please play a game of Rochambeau.
Not how I wanted this to go. I need a reminder on how to do this. It's been a while.
Yep. Go to the settings cog. Go to the raise hand in the middle on the keyboard. Click the hand and choose one of the shapes that you'd like to throw. Let me know when you guys both are ready.
I'm ready.
I'm not.
A psychological battle.
Clearly not choose the hand in front of me.
You get it figured out, Ash?
Yep.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, throw. Ash is executed and does not die. Good night, everyone.
Oh my!
Sorry.
Ash, I thought it was sus that you had your hand up. I'm like, why is Ash's hand up?
No hiding it now. Which is interesting, right? Like, honestly, what I would have loved to have seen would have been Ash losing there and then getting Shab rezzed. Now the Shab is not going to be hidden because there's going to be 2 kills. That's okay. We're good. Yeah, Rock beats everything, including paper.
dare you.
Hey, Math Blade.
Hello.
All right, you got any reads on who needs protection tonight?
Yeah, Bryant.
Okay, Bryant it is. Thank you, Math Blade.
Oh, thank you.
Wow, that one protect you probably don't want. Okay, that's another notch for evil winning. Although Ash being outed on day one, it kicks it back to good winning, so it's kind of neutral-ish. Juan the Princess did nominate the demon, but we did not get a kill, so there is no princess ability happening. Let's get Eric's picks. Hey, Eric.
Hello.
I mean, I guess there's no hiding a Shab now. There's no one died during the day.
No, I can't think anything. That, you know.
I was honestly hoping that like Ash would die and then get Shab res. That would have been amazing.
I had every intention of picking her.
Yes. So I guess we're gonna pick 2 kills. So where are our kills going?
We are gonna go with Mark.
Okay.
And Aaron.
Mark and Aaron.
I have no idea what I'm going after there.
Perfect. Mark and Aaron it is. All right. Thank you, Eric.
Bye.
We probably bring back the Savant later, but we'll see. Johnny Ace is not dead. Bryant did not proc. Guess what, McKay? I think good is slightly winning. Okay, wait. So they lost the Savant and the Alcihir, which were their 2 strongest rolls, avoided the Banshee, took out like almost all of their info, but they did, and then the Monk Protect was not impactful, and the Psychopath. I do think the Barber here, the Barber being able to swap the Psychopath and the Boom Dandy is going to be like perfect, but they have to hide the Psychopath then, right? The Alcihir was puzzle drunk, true. So I think I'm going to say, I think the needle pushed more towards evil with that night.
How we doing, Steve?
All right, I think the needle. Last time we talked, the needle was on evil slightly winning. After everything that happened yesterday and tonight, I think the needle has probably. I would say it's more evil favored now. Not quite all the way evil's fully winning, but it's trending in that direction.
Cool, great.
So,
yeah,
like,
that makes sense. I mean, that makes sense since we failed to kill an evil today. Makes perfect sense, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, bye.
All right, enjoy. Okay. Okay. I think Ash just full on kills people now, right? All right. Let's wake him up. We don't have to come up with Savant information at the very least. All right, here we go. Good morning, town, except for Mark, who died in the night, as did Aaron.
Oh, no.
Okay. Oh, it is a sham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 minutes.
Is that that's the only way, right?
Yarp.
Yeah.
I think we should clean up.
It has to. It has to be
One of
Chad.
them
Not about to
broke
help you solve
mutant.
this, so.
Oh. Yeah.
No, otherwise if I can get Ash to kill me, it can confirm things. So I'm trying to do like outed damsel and shit like that. But I do think the Shugenja information is correct.
I don't really have anyone that's good to protect.
Yeah.
Maybe protect Steve, I guess.
Well, yeah, if I hear of nothing better. I picked you simply because you picked the you nominated Ash, so
By random chance, so
hey, it's worth something.
yeah, it's fine.
But yeah, if you hear somebody, let me know. But I'm not concerned about a double.
And so I didn't say anything, and so I think I might have been targeted because I didn't say anything. But that's okay. I was trying something different this time. I didn't want to like make a willy-nilly guess for no reason.
Not only that, but this is a script without drunk, so
Yeah.
that's like the best script to be an Elsa here in.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
I just
man.
didn't want.
I'm
I just didn't
sorry.
want to be like.
It happens. Well,
killed
if it
by
makes you feel any better, I also wasted my ability. I am the princess. I was telling people I was the Elsa
Oh.
here because I wanted to nominate and kill someone and then see what happens. And then so I only outed as a princess to Steve. Neutral Steve, not Evil Steve. Well, Evil Steve knows my role. Hi, Evil Steve. And Chad also knows my role. Hi, Chad. Yeah, I'm the princess, and so now I'm powerless. But I know of a cannibal, so I'm gonna ask the cannibal to nominate me, because if the cannibal nominates me and executes me, then the cannibal becomes the princess, and the jinx, if I remember correctly,
honestly,
still
yeah,
activates.
that would be good. Because I was like, and at some point, if it's worth executing and killing me to give them the Elsa here ability, but
yeah,
because there's no reason to kill the Boom Dandy in the night for sure. So you're definitely good.
True.
But
I
if
still
you
think
think I'm the
you need
Boom Dandy, go on thinking it. It means I won't
Yeah,
get
I still
killed,
think-
right?
I-
Tell
well, I-
everyone
no,
that
I-
I outed to you as the Boom Dandy, Mark.
I think you or Nina is probably the kill, though. I mean, if you believe
Why?
Eric.
If I'm the Mark, objectively, I am not the psychopath. We know that, right?
Right.
So either I am the boom Dandy,
Or the
or I
demon.
am not. Oh, I guess I could be the demon in your world.
There's so little information. It's gonna be all social
Maybe
vibes.
you'll be regurgitated, and then you can guess.
If you're really the barber, like,
yeah,
let's execute you. Why not? I think it would be kind of fun if, like, we don't know who the psychopath is on day 3. Let's do it.
It would be interesting.
Let's execute you, but like
That's why if we did it yesterday, this wouldn't have been a problem.
Yeah, I'm
But-
gonna. Do you want me to make up an evil ping on you or something?
Sure.
You're not.
But everyone thinks
you're
I'm the
not
Boom Dandy. I swear, if I am the Boom Dandy, you can literally, I will allow you to just be like, no, I'm never talking.
Matara knows there's a Boom Dandy, so how do you trust anyone that wants to die?
Even if we're on the evil team together.
Okay.
Like,
No, you don't,
I'm
you
just
don't
not
have to
evil.
call that. It's fine. I will trust you because I'm thinking if a Boom Dandy explodes, there's like 4 demon candidates right now for me. So
I hope the sound's coming through, Tweenius.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Johnny.
If anyone else isn't hearing sound, let me know.
All right.
My
also,
my
chat,
gauge is
that's
so
my
everything
alarm.
going.
Also, remind you, take your.
Okay,
meds.
sounds might be on your end.
Yeah. Oh, one Sandy. What one?
Sure.
Hey. Okay. If Steve knows my role, I'm the princess. Nominate me so
Okay.
you can get the cannibal princess stuff.
Well, that's not going to work, Juan.
Why? So you lied to me?
See ya.
Ah, okay.
What's up with that conversation?
That sounds stupid.
All right.
Let's do it.
Welcome.
Mataro, it also helps in another way.
Hey.
Go for it, Ash.
Welcome back to town. Hands up if anyone would like to also hear guess or potentially psychopath if there's one in play. Aaron?
I was the Elsa here, so we don't need to do the whole Elsa here guessing thing. I was saving my guess for today, and I was really excited because I was waiting for somebody to come out as the psychopath before I guessed.
You can guess every day, Aaron.
Aaron, you could have a pixie. You could have
Every day you can guess. You don't guess one time.
Can I
Aaron's
petition
dead.
that Aaron be resurrected tomorrow?
But I'm
to
dead though. That's why I was
have a
like,
chance to figure out
I
the
can't
ability?
guess, right?
You could have yesterday.
You're dead
Why did
right
you
now.
save it? Is the
Oh
question.
wait, no. Aaron can guess in case he's resurrected. Oh no, it won't matter because it's immediate. Never mind. I'm dumb.
That could happen.
Johnny Ace?
Oh.
You're
No,
muted.
forget it. Moving on.
One.
Moving on.
I want to claim psychopath and kill Ash.
One plays psychopath and kills Ash. There's no effect.
I had to try.
Ash?
She's confirmed.
I'm confirmed, guys. You don't have to worry about me, right? Can I claim psychopath and murder neutral Steve, please?
Sure, you may. Neutral Steve dice.
There goes the demon.
Can you imagine?
Okay.
Yes, I've seen it happen, but usually in a poppy.
Well,
grower
usually
game.
it's a
Poppy grower
game.
Oh, is it a poppy grower game, Ash?
I
Matthew,
don't think it's possible.
There's no poppy grower on this one.
I can't hear with the overtalk. Matar, you were saying something?
I was gonna say, do you want to go first? Because I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh, I was gonna say that we should probably kill one of Juan, McKay, or Nina today. Like, I was just gonna throw it out for general vibes and see what people thought. Yeah.
I prefer
Rude.
Johnny.
I'm right here.
I could also raise one further. Would it be prudent because Ash has already used the psychopath, would it be prudent now to kill Eric if there's a cannibal to give them a Shugenja so we can like compare pains and like triangulate an evil person, or is that too
I think if we
rather kill evil
to stop a shab, and then we just have an imp, or we'd have an imp. But other than that,
I don't think we have a cannibal. I don't have room for one on my.
Let's just kill. Yeah, let's kill the Shugenja or Juan.
Neutral Steve.
Yes. So number one, Aaron, Alcihir, you guess every single day. Not just you don't have to save it. It's not a once per game. Second, I was the puzzle master, so if somebody questions their information, guess what? Probably was puzzled on.
I thought you were my pixie. Damn it.
Nope. Sorry.
Second call for nominations.
Matara nominates Johnny Ace.
Yeah, tell us more.
They know what they did. I mean, honestly, I'm surprised you're showing your face in town.
Yeah, and I'd fucking do it again. Let's kill me.
Yeah, we got to go through with this. Just trust me.
Johnny Ace.
Yeah, no. Let's do this, please.
All right. I thought I would give you a chance, but 5's the number.
Why not kill into the Shugenja pit?
If I explode, you can all choose to never have me back again.
Oh, promise?
6 is enough. Johnny Ace is on the block.
I mean,
Seems-
let's just find out.
Yeah, seems like people are good with this. Final call for nomination. Mathblade.
Ash, one of the 3 left.
I'll nominate myself.
Tell us why.
I'm the damsel. Do it. You do it, minions. Run it.
All right. This is the infamous 6-7 vote. 6 to tie, 7 to die.
I can see a lit fuse.
There's your boom dandy.
Mathblade.
There's your boom dandy.
1 is not 7, and Mathblade is safe for the day. Bringing this day to a close in 3, 2, 1. Johnny Ace is brought to the center of town, is executed, and dies. As does nobody. Good night.
Oh, we got to bring Johnny Ace back.
Fucking, he had me for a split second.
I mean, I guess the good news of Ash killing me is the fact that whoever was puzzle drunk no longer is.
No.
Hey, Eric, a barber has died. Would you like to swap 2 characters?
Yeah. Let's see. Not evil, because I might go for Nina. Let's see. You know what? No, I'm going to bypass now. Let them go paranoid.
Okay, we'll leave it and just make him go completely paranoid over what happened. Perfect. I'll take your picks while you're here.
Okay, I will pick Juan and Bryant.
Juan and Bryant. It is. Perfect. Thank you, Eric. All right, Mathblade, please don't do it. All right, Mathblade, who are we protecting tonight?
Just gonna keep it on Brian, I think, just because, well, I know Mataro's spent good, Eric's spent good, Bryant, I have no clue what he is, but most of the South's probably evil, so shrug.
Yeah, okay.
Just gonna keep it on Bryant.
Bryant it is. Thank you, Mathblade.
Cool, thanks.
On the one hand, on the one hand, this is probably the worst monk protect you could ever do as a monk. But on the other hand, you're pretty sure that Bryant is not evil, right? And you know the monk's not puzzle drunk. Although they could have hit into a dead player to make this sell that it's a monk world. Yeah, listen, what would you really do? You could swap Ash with Nina, right? But then Ash can't openly psychopath anymore. You could switch yourself. Like, really, Eric should switch himself. And then... But so far, he's floating under the radar with the Shigenja thing. So... You know, he could do it himself and say, you know, let's do the Shigenja thing, get it out of the way, and boom dandy. All right, there's really nothing. Like Shab goes, Barbara Proctor already. No Banshee announcement. Yeah, this is full evil. Hey, McKay. We are, I think at this point, we are full on evil is in the lead.
Cool.
Yeah. The bar keeps going up to evil.
But we killed the damsel.
Yeah, that's true.
Is it?
I can't tell you whether it's true or not, but
Okay.
but the needle has pushed even further towards evil.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Okay, bye.
Now, honestly, this is one of those classic situations. I feel like the Boom Dandy is more detrimental to your team than anything. But we're running out of time for good to do anything. We do need some Savant information. I won't do the Puzzle Drunk Alsa here, but we can say the Shabaloth. Okay. The Shabaloth picked let's frame math a little. The Shabaloth picked a dead player last night, or Nina is the Boom Dandy. Seems straightforward, right? I mean, I decided to res Mark essentially. Realistically, you're supposed to pick who the res is before the Shab picks, I think, right? So let me just go to the Shab page real quick. Each night, just before waking the Shabaloth, you can choose one character to Mark to come alive and then wake the Shab. So I chose Mark before I knew what picks Eric made. So Eric could have re-picked Mark to keep them dead. But yeah. So I think that's fine. I think outing Nina as a Boom Dandy is fine. I think not even referencing there being a barber is fine. Okay, let's wake him up.
Not unless the psychopath kills their Boom Dandy.
Good morning, players, but not for one who died in the night. But Mark's back.
Ah, nice.
Another Boom Dandy. Hey, that's good.
I think
Mataro, I have an idea.
I think.
Can I murder someone now?
Welcome back, Mark.
Hey, welcome back.
Your demise was greatly overstated.
Yeah, it's a weird game so far.
Yeah, I
People are acting strange.
I mean, it feels like a very vibesy script for sure. But I got some good information that could probably help you narrow some things down.
Well, give it to me because I'm probably going to get psychopath killed or I'll be dead every other day, right? So I'm
Yeah.
going to get half day's info. So I have to give me game solving info again.
I mean, it would be it would have been amazing if the psychopath just like immediately killed you as soon as the res was announced, which is entirely a strategy that could happen.
Well,
but either way,
I did out Ash, so Ash knows I'm the savant.
yeah, Ash had her shot. So either the Shabaloth picked a dead player last night, or Nina is the Boom Dandy.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Ash just got the mark got quicker on the draw. Sorry, Ash.
What's it gonna be? I won't tell anyone. I mean, I can't stop you, so.
Nah, I don't have to leave it as a surprise.
So look, I know you guys think I might have like tilted the prediction. Honestly, I think that helps. Good might just want to kill Nina and get to final 3.
If you don't want
Oh,
to.
you did hear who I should kill.
So if you don't want to talk to me,
and use the Boom Daddy check, right? And if that's true, if Nina's the Boom Daddy, then Mathlete's not the demon, according to
Can I
Mark.
keep you around for a sec?
Yeah, absolutely.
I was trying to ask, but I think you got called away first. I can murder at the start of the day, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, absolutely. As soon as like the rest happens, you can just kill him right away.
Okay. So I'm going to murder Mark at the start of tomorrow. Now I have to figure out who I'm going to murder today.
Okay, fair.
Because I wanted to do it earlier, but
Yeah, that's a valid strategy and also very funny, right? Like just like as soon as the day starts, you can just kill someone.
Yeah.
It's like you can just nullify the Shab downside, right? Just like gaps and down. So okay,
Yep.
very fun.
I'm not surprised you rezzed Mark.
Yeah.
He was one of the few hard claims I got.
Yeah.
On his part.
Yeah.
He's either actually it or he is just bluffing Savant, as he tends to acquire Savant a lot. So either way,
Fair.
I'll have him
All right.
dead.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Hey, Juan.
You ignored me.
Did I?
Yeah, I sent you a meeting, a private chat request.
Oh, sorry. Do you want to chat now? Oh.
I don't even.
Ants on fire. You lied to me. I was so happy because there's a cannibal, so I can kill someone as the princess to give you a good ability, and
I
then
voted.
you can kill me, and we will get 2 nights without a demon kill. But no,
I voted. Wait.
Thanks
I
for the
voted.
follow.
You can
Thanks for the
blame
follow,
Tom for not
Convor.
voting on your princess.
And Heidi, AK Standard Time.
I was happy to kill her.
Oh, and Convor, first time chatter.
because you are the cannibal, and then you.
It's fine to res Mark. We talk about res me anyways.
Brian,
Yeah, that's.
luckily, we're in
I
a
was
triple
late on that,
conversation
but
with
yeah.
Neutral Steve, who knows I'm the princess, and you lied to me. My heart is broken. It's in
Poor
pieces.
Juan.
It's shattered.
Juan's heart's been broken
I
so
got
much this game.
last night, so.
Man, why did I not hear the gong on that one?
You might want to refresh, because
I'm just
usually
saying,
refreshes you for
yeah.
me.
Okay.
All right, welcome back to town. If anyone would like to do any crazy shenanigans, like Alcihirs or Minion guessing damsels, or even a psychopath, maybe, you can go ahead and put your hands up. Ash?
I'm the living person that has a hand raised. Oh, how fun. You know, I've been waiting to do this too long. I'm gonna claim psychopath and murder Bryant.
All right, Bryant dice. Aaron?
I'm going to posit a potential option for today, a potential world, if you will. Okay, so if Eric is indeed the Shugenja, the 2 people that I did hard claim to on day 1 happened to be Nina and McKay, and Eric was pointing that way, and then I died that night. So if one of them is evil, it could be prudent to take them out. I'm leaning right now towards Nina of the 2, just based off of information that I have heard around town. And worst case scenario, if Nina happens to be the Boom Dandy, I've heard of a general good is losing really hard, so I don't think maybe the Boom Daddy actually ironically would even it out because I really don't have any clue of anybody that's left, and it probably would at least eliminate the whole psychopath possibly and stuff. So yeah.
Motaro?
Yeah, that psychopath kill was actually huge because I was just talking to Johnny Ace that, in my opinion, the demon candidates are Bryant and Eric. But our barber died, so it could change things. But Ash is still the psychopath. So yeah, we just if
so we still have to go for Nina.
Yeah, if we explode the Boom Dandy, assuming the Boom Dandy, I don't know why the Boom Dandy would be killed at night. I think we're going to be in good shape.
Nina?
I'm the snake charmer. I have cleared one person who is still alive. I told a couple people who that is. I lied day one because, duh, I'm the snake charmer. I picked myself night one, I picked one person, and then I picked myself ever since.
We can't really leave
Not evil.
math up because Mark clears math, right? It'd have to be Motaro,
Don't know what to tell you.
Eric McKay.
I could absolutely see the Boom Dandy getting killed at night not trigger. But
Mark?
My world, actually, I think math might be a potential demon candidate as well as actually Motaro. No?
Math is
No, I'm the damsel. Don't worry about it.
Motaro is certainly a candidate for me, but I think killing Nina clears.
Yeah, Mark knows, right?
Better.
Nina's the Boom Dandy based on Eric's info, so
I don't know Eric's info, but like McKay or Eric would be where I'd go. I think Nina's good.
I added my info to
I
10.
always think I'm evil, though.
I don't have anything for you. There's Shugenja information. I have stuff on Nina, and Eric is a possible demon candidate giving correct information.
Oh, yeah. That's...
Second call for noms. McKay?
I'll nominate Nina.
Yeah, tell us more.
I'm nominating on behalf of Aaron, and what he said earlier in town. We were in a three-way chat day one where both
A demon could just lie and say the minions they really have.
was the only person Aaron Hard claimed to. If Eric is actually the Shugenja, then either Nina is evil or Eric is drunk, or Eric is evil and not the Shugenja. But those are the options, so I'm here for this.
Again, I think Nina is the Boom Dandy.
Nina?
Nina's the snake charmer who cleared Math Blade. It's fine. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not going to advocate for my own death, though.
4 Isner.
Wish you hadn't said that.
Can you vote for me, please?
Math
I think this
can't.
is good,
With Mark's info, it can't be both. It can't be. If Nina blows up, it can't be math. 4 is enough. Nina's on the block. And Mark's basically confirmed.
I'll nominate.
Except that you said that evil is winning from the general, and if we're killing good players, that's not helpful.
In my world, you are either the demon or the Boom Dandy.
I don't see how Nina's more likely than McKay.
Mark nominates Eric. Tell us why.
Let's get this off the board.
Socials.
I think his potential that Eric is just a demon. If Nina's a snake charmer, then I think it's Eric.
Eric?
Can't disagree with that.
All right. 4 to tie. 5 to die.
You get 2 more votes. Steve, dead vote.
No, because Math Blade is evil, so... Oh.
I'm not evil.
3 is not enough. Eric is safe.
Math's not evil.
I was fine with either of
I've
them.
heard about that, but I don't know if I believe it, because there's easy ways to make it look...
What's wrong?
Mark could be the puzzle drunk so.
I'd rather kill someone else.
Final call.
Nina doesn't want to nominate, so.
I don't care if I die, Mark. I'm just gonna get framed as evil. But like, if everyone's saying that I'm the demon candidate, then I need to go ahead and go. Like
Mark, what are the other options at this point?
I nominate McKay.
You.
Yeah.
Mathblade nominates McKay. Tell us why.
Like, I think Nina is good, and I think the demon candidates are either McKay, Eric, or Mataro. Like, I just don't understand why we're killing a good player with a general getting information of evil. Like, I don't have anything for McKay. I'd much rather go for a blank over a person I have a claim from.
McKay?
I mean, this feels a little like I've been bullied into it, but if you're doing this because of the general information, this definitely doesn't make sense.
5's the number. Evil wants Math alive, but they don't know the
You're saying
the info that I know, but maybe I
should definitely
maybe
vote
I honor it. 2's not enough. McKay's safe.
the other statement, Mark, about me not wanting me being okay with dying, I voted on both of the other people.
It sounds like we're unable to get more traction.
Well, if you're gonna know, Mia.
Bringing this day to a close in 3, 2, 1. Ninja Nina is executed and dies, as does Mark, as does Motaro, as does Ash.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm the
we
monk who
figured this was
protected
happening.
Brian.
So, like, yeah.
I'm going to count from 10 to 1. Whoever gets pointed at dies.
Wait, sorry. Who's left?
10.
Me, Eric, and Math.
Eric,
Yeah.
Mathblade, and
9.
McKay.
Of course.
8.
I was just doing damsel stuff because I thought I was
7.
60 confirmed and I didn't want to back out of it.
6.
It could be McKay, but I think it's unlikely.
I think
5.
it's most likely
And it
Eric.
could be Mathblade, but unlikely. Eric just
4.
seems most likely.
Yeah.
3.
It could
2.
have
No,
be
but
Mathblade,
Ninja
I'm
did
not sure.
looking at Eric.
I guess I should use that for the last seconds. All right. Town has chosen Eric, who dies. The game is now over, and congratulations, McKay's team, on a very well played game. McKay, of course, being your general. This was a game where I gave the general that evil kept winning more and more and more and more, and yet, unfortunately, in the end, the Boom Dandy kind of hurt evil, which I was definitely afraid of. Ninja Nina was indeed your Boom Dandy, and Eric was your Shabaloth, who had taken Shugenja and pointed right at the Boom Dandy at the start, which was pretty solid. Wait, is that the only evil? There's got to be someone else evil in this town. Oh, yeah. Ash, our psychopath.
It was me.
Oh my god, Ash was evil?
So, you know what? I actually forgot I claimed to Eric too. I did actually put it in my 3s to Eric.
The reason that we kind of started by saying that evil was kind of winning was mostly because Motaro Engineer decided to make a psychopath and a Boom Dandy with a Shab as the demon, which was a lot of killing potential on evil side, which put a big pressure on you guys, which we did see kind of come into effect. Plus, the psychopath can kind of nullify the Shab reses as they happen, which, you know, kind of nullifies some of the weakness. So that was kind of a hint that maybe it was going to be rough for you. But the other reason was there wasn't a ton of information on the first day. It's a very vibes heavy script, and the only thing that happened that night was that. But the reason we kind of pushed it more was because on the following night, the only real 2 information rolls, the Savant and the Alsahir, were hit by the Shab, taking them both out of play. Oh, I know, McKay, but all I can do is keep telling you that you're losing. And then the psychopath still killing, so I kept pushing it. I kind of told you it was kind of between the 2. But the last night, the thing that really pushed it over the edge was when the Shab tried to kill the Banshee, and the monk protected the Banshee from the Shab dying.
Oh, no.
which did push it a little bit extra over the edge, because we could have had an active Banshee who then immediately got killed by the psychopath when he woke up alive the next day. So I felt confident saying, I think evil's really winning this game, but as we see, good won, and I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Juan, your princess did nominate, but didn't really telegraph that you were the princess, but you did nominate the demon on the first day, so the demon was not, if that would have gone through, the demon definitely wasn't getting a kill that night, regardless of how it happened. Our barber, Eric, thought about swapping, thought about it for a bit, and then decided to leave you guys paranoid by not making any swaps. Although I would, there's some choices and some things that could have potentially happened there. Steve, you said you might have had a puzzle master guess.
I messaged you that just because I was like, come on, I need a guess. I want to guess somebody, and I honestly was gonna guess math, but then we had that. But then I got psychopath killed, and oh well.
Yeah, our puzzle drunk is actually Aaron, the Alsa here, who never actually guessed.
I figured it was. I was like, actually, it's probably fine.
Which is why I brought back the savant over you, because I didn't want to bring back the puzzle drunk Alsa here. I wanted to bring back something that was going to actually help town. But again, the Boom Dandy really. So I don't know if it would have made a difference. I didn't plan to leave Math alive in the final pointing situation. I was going to leave Motaro instead of Math, but like both Chat and Nina asked specifically for Math to be left in the final 3. I don't know how much that would have changed your guys' votes. I think a lot of people were already sus on Eric anyways, but I feel like
hoping that by clearing Math Blade, they were going to think that I was trying to clear Math Blade. And
right. Yeah, that's fair.
I did think that in the back of my mind. Yeah.
I wasn't going to point at Motaro. He knew the minion types before he talked to anybody.
That's the thing, right? Is like he definitely knew the minion types before anything happened, so it'd be really hard for him to pull that off. He didn't have a chance to talk to the minions, right?
For the starting minions.
Yeah,
so Nina was the Boom Dandy out the gate already, and then Ash started as the wizard, redeemed by Chat, and lasted for 10 seconds before Motaro took the Chat redeemed wizard out. I can't. I already redeemed it.
Ash, you got to wish as soon as you get the token. You can't.
No,
I did specify.
No,
I specified there is a night order, and engineer goes before wizard in night order. So that was my one ruling, is like I can't let otherwise the engineer wizard thing just interaction's bad because the wizard wishes before anything. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why would there not
when they're no longer the wizard? But
because
Eric,
I protected Brian's unawareness Banshee.
It was a good call not to swap.
Sorry, Matt.
Like because we weren't sure. Once Ash killed, then it really became down to you and Nina. If Ash hadn't
it's my
killed,
fault.
we probably would have tried to kill Ash.
I just didn't trust any of the other people, and most of them were evil. So
yeah, the Mina thing though, I could have shabbed res Bryant after he was procced as the Banshee, which would have been the meanest shab res of all time.
I think most people were evil.
But yeah, so I mean, this is another. I very rarely see Boom Dandy work out for evil. It's a hard minion to work into scripts. Yeah. I think
the only time I've seen it really work out is if it happens on like day 1 or 2. After that, people kind of have an idea.
Early is better.
That's true.
The amount of information circulating.
Because it's interesting, right? If you kill a different person today, besides Eric, right, then maybe with the chab kills and the psychopath, the game just ends. So like,
we had to leave Nina alive. Yeah. None of us had to have been killed, and then we'd had 2 deaths in the night. I would kill someone, and I think that was the only way we had in Final 3 evil.
You'd only have 1 unless you picked me, because I was going to sit on Mark since Mark was proven.
Yeah.
So it would have been dependent on the order of deaths then. If Eric picked you first, then it would have been fine. Otherwise, that would have been a problem. Yeah.
We also ran a prediction, which was whether we thought we would end the game with fireworks celebration for New Year's, aka a Boom Dandy. And we did. We did have the Boom Dandy go off. So that was our prediction met. So a little mini quest there. Chat was a little perturbed when I gave Mark the Savant information that either Ninja Nina was the Boom Dandy or the Shabaloth picked a dead player the night before, which they thought maybe it would push away from Boom Dandy going off. But I was kind of thinking that as Savant information, like, having the Boom Dandy go off was probably good for town, which is why I gave that as Savant. Maybe too good for town, because we saw it swung the game completely from evil favored back to town's.
I think if it was Motaro alive. If Bryant didn't quickly say something, it would have been more difficult.
Yeah. Anyways, this was a fun way to ring in the new year, so I'm going to send us to break, and we're going to come back and play us on another script, not New Year's theme, but it is a fun script that is one of our community scripts. Been getting some traction in our community and makes for some pretty fun games. It features a boffin, so if you like boffin games, don't go anywhere. We're gonna do some fun boffining. So you guys sit tight. Thanks, players, and we'll be back in just a few minutes with another game. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back for game 2 in our Fast and Furious night. We're already way ahead of schedule. I mean, I started the game 1 late because I was vibing with chat, and then we actually got done with that one pretty fast. I mean, Shab and Psychopath kind of helps that. But we did lose a couple of players to bedtime, and we gained a few new faces. So welcome Kimpatsu and Clemmy for game 2. This script that we're going to play is not New Year's themed, really. But it's called Visions in the Dark by Lucy. It's been getting some good traction on our in our community games. It makes for some fun games. It features a boffin that can give the demon all kinds of fun abilities that are very useful in Poppy Grower games. So, you know, it doesn't need to be in play for the script to work, but that was kind of the idea behind Lucy, the ever evolving version of this script. So I'm going to get it back going unless someone has any questions. Brian, you just showing off the pose symbol. No question for you.
Eric, did you have something? Your hand was up.
Oh, hush.
It's the typical Eric. Eric always accidentally puts his hand up. It's like a meme now.
Well, I changed it so it's a different key to do it, and it's still my trackpad.
You're still doing it? Oh, the trackpad's doing it? It's funny. So like 9 times out of 10 when Eric's hand is up, it's like we know that it's...
No, it's literally my belly hanging onto the trackpad. I need to get some table or something to put this on. Laptop should not be on my lap.
Get one yourself like those like almost like desks that you can put over your lap on the couch or something like that.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna buy something.
All right, I'm gonna go get the back set up. You guys hang tight. All right, I'm running a poll right now on Twitch. I don't have time to get on YouTube. I'm sorry. You guys can vocalize your things. So here's the way the script was intended to run. The whole idea was built around a Poppy Grower game where the demon is given the Boffin grandmother ability, and that the Poppy Grower becomes the demon's grandchild. So the demon knows who the Poppy Grower is, but can't kill the Poppy Grower because then they will die because they are their grandchild. So they have to kill their own. Oh, is this a prediction? Oh, no. Yeah, I want to poll. No, wrong button. New poll. Do we do Boffin grandmother, Poppy grandchild? Hell yeah. God, no. You guys let me know. So the idea of the script was based around you give the demon the Boffin grandmother ability. They see the Poppy Grower in play, and they try to find their team and get them executed. Once they do, it opens it up and makes it no longer a Poppy Grower game, which is pretty interesting, right? But then it evolved into basically in a Poppy Grower game, the demon has lots of fun abilities that they can have, like the bounty hunter or the investigator or, you know, the dreamer or the gossip. Like basically, even in a Poppy Grower game, you don't have to do a Boffin grandmother. But I wanted to try out that original idea, the kernel of seed, which is that the Boffin grants the grandmother ability to the demon, who then gets the Poppy Grower grandchild. In that world, it's very fun, it's very niche. Some of the players might see it coming, considering that's what the script was built around. You can't run an Oho then, because it's too easy to just kill your own Boffin. But if you do that, the trade-off is huge, right? Like, yeah, you're killing your own minion, but then you're down a minion, right? I think it can work with the Oho, but it takes away the fun of trying to kill your own Boffin. Like, getting your own Boffin killed is one of the ways out. You know that there's a Boffin, so you basically Oho. You would basically Oho Boffin every time, right? Not every time, but if you want to get rid of the Poppy Grower, you'd Oho Boffin. Well, the thing is, like, the demon doesn't claim that they don't have to claim that they're the grandmother. They are just shown that the Poppy Grower is their grandchild. They can take a different bluff and run with it, knowing where the Poppy Grower actually is. All right, let's see what you guys think. All right. I've got 69% of you saying hell yeah to the classic setup. So we're gonna try it. So Boffin, Poppy Grower, and we're gonna give the grandmother ability. So we can't give the grandmother out. Yes, that's it, Alpha. If the demon kills the Poppy Grower, then they die. So they can't kill the Poppy Grower at night. They have to get them executed, or kill their own Boffin before they're able to take care of the Poppy Grower. But knowing where the Poppy Grower is really powerful. With the drawback is you can't just kill them straight up. All right, let's do. Do we have a choice? Like, what demon are we thinking? Are we thinking Poe or Nodashi? We've already kind of agreed Oho doesn't entirely work with this setup. So Nodashi and Poe are both solid. There's the chance the Nodashi will poison our Poppy Grower, which makes everything we're trying to set up moot. So maybe we just go with Poe. Feels like Stormcatcher at home? A little bit. If you'd like to force my hand in demon type, you're allowed to change it off Poe. Also, second minions up for grabs. We can go Gambler. We can go Raven Keeper. There's a lot of protection, right? There's an Innkeeper and a Monk. I mean, it's interesting, right? We could, that's right, Schrodinger's cat. We could just throw the Scarlet Woman into play, and the demon could they don't know that, but if they're going to meta that they have a Scarlet Woman, they could kill themselves at night. It's a really desperate play, but it's entirely possible. I think I'm fine with a Balloonist here. On our outsider side, we can give a Snitch, which will help the minions find each other and get bluffs to survive. Mutant's always fun. But I think Sweetheart will make people paranoid. Luridell's right on there with me. We're in sync. We also have the Innkeeper causing quite a bit of drunkenness, so maybe I back off Innkeeper and do Monk instead. Look at the glasses. There's all these glasses. Grandmother, Bounty Hunter. Also, to twist the knife a little bit, what if we give the investigator that sees the Boffin? Snitch seems rooted in a Poppy Grower strip. I mean, isn't that the point of the Snitch? We could give non-overlapping bluffs to our minions so they can't find each other as easy. I guess there will be some overlap if we're being honest. And on maybe I take out Balloonist and just put in Fortune Teller. I don't think I want to make an extra evil, but we could do Bounty Hunter. We can do Bounty Hunter and make the Dreamer evil. We could even make an evil outsider, like a Sweetheart that's evil. Or a Snitch that's evil. There's some fun options here. Evil monk to protect the minions. It's definitely going to be a fun game. Oh, is it evil townsfolk? One townsfolk is evil. Yeah, so we can't do snitch. So probably a monk, or I think a dreamer that lies about what they see is fun. Or even a fortune teller that's evil. Or is the extra evil just too powerful? Maybe we just do High Priestess. Bounty Hunter Evil Juber's fun. But then what are we leaving town to work with? A monk, a gambler, and a fortune teller that's probably getting sweetheart drunk? So I like this. Let me just check our... Yeah, there's no like lore. There's no fabled or Lorix. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Pass it out. Our bluffs are going to be, for the demon at least, gossip, balloonist, tinker. That sort of signals that maybe you have a Scarlet Woman. Oh my god, the same minions. I'm just gonna throw the bounty hunter. They can get a bounty hunter ping on their Poppy Girl. Okay. Yeah, I'm with you, Tremble. I'm with you. All right.
Sorry.
All right, players, you should now have your rolls. Let me just make sure everyone's back. All right, rolls are out. Good luck, everyone, and have a fun game.
Good luck, have fun.
Good fun, have luck.
Oh my god, we are not doing charity streams, Mataro. Don't talk backwards.
Yeah, that was...
Okay. Nina as the Boffin. So it says awake the Boffin and the demon, show the not in play good character token, but I can't, it's because a popular game I can't show. Is there a jinx? There's no jinx. I'm just gonna wait Ninja Nina and show grandmother. It's true. Do you not really normally wake them together? Just the way it's written is kind of ambiguous, right? It's like wake the Boffin and the demon. Put the Boffin and demon. So it sounds like you would wake together normally. I'm going to show Boffin, grandmother. And then I'm going to show, I'll wake Mathblade in a second. So we're going to show these characters are not in play. I'm going to show Mathblade. These characters are not in play. Gossip, Balloonist, Bounty Hunter. And then we're going to change these a bit. We're going to do Investigator. For Ash, I really want... Ash to potentially last longer. So we'll show Ash. These characters are not in play. For Nina, we'll do Innkeeper and Barber, and we'll swap the Gossip for whatever. I don't know. And we'll see. No, Methblade, don't go grandmother. Don't go grandmother. I'll explain Methblade. And then I'll put it back to Gossip, Balloonist, Bounty Hunter. Gossip, Balloonist, Bounty Hunter. Hey, Methblade.
Hello.
All right. So, obviously, there's a Poppy Grower in play, so you're not learning your minions, but you are going to learn your grandchild.
Mm-hmm.
Your grandchild is Mark the Poppy Grower.
Oh, that's fun. Mark Z?
Mark Z, yes.
Cool. Well, I'll go see if I can get a hold of him then.
Yep, and just be careful, right? Because if you kill your grandchild, you die too.
I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
I just figure Mark and me to the end of the game, and then eventually I'll kill him, and then my Scarlet Woman will take it on like 5. It'll be fine.
All right. Well, good luck, Mathblade.
Cool.
That sounds like a fun game. Okay. Well, Mathblade's just going grandmother straight up. Okay. Okay. I didn't actually check if there's any setup we need. We need a red herring. I think we frame Kimpatsu the monk. Probably Kimpatsu the monk. Dreamer red herring. But if the Dreamer's getting... Oh, you know what? Yeah, because with the Bophanon script, that's entirely possible. All right, so... Let's get Eric's picks. Hey, Eric.
Hello.
Go ahead and pick 2 players.
I'm going to pick Bryant and Johnny Ace.
You pick Bryant and Johnny Ace and learn that, yes, one of them is the demon.
Wow, found my red herring.
Right off the... Yeah, well, I mean, 50-50 shot, right?
Oh, I'm poisoned.
Yep. All right, enjoy.
Bye.
Okay. That's pretty spicy. We picked that. Token integrity, we picked that before you did it. It's harder for me to know what everyone's going. Hey, Johnny Ace.
Hello.
Dream a little dream.
I'm hoping I dream a little dream on the demon who hasn't decided what bluff they're going to choose yet.
Fair.
Well, you would. I don't think you would. Well, you might know, or at least hasn't told you what bluff they're picking.
Yeah, we're still early in this script. It'd be hard for me to be psychic. I mean, you're pointing out a very important thing. The first night dream is always the most impactful dream that a dreamer can make.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's fair.
Because later on, it's easier for a storyteller, at least an experienced storyteller, to really back up evil worlds.
To know what bluffs are having. Yeah, for sure. All right, there's no Fangu, so I don't need to pick Ash. You know what? Let's pick Motaro.
All right, you pick Motaro, and you learn. Hang on, I don't like the new script thing. Okay, go away. Okay, so it was like blocking the entire grim. Okay, so you pick Motaro, and you learn Ravenkeeper or Poisoner.
All right, thank you very much.
But definitely not the demon. Enjoy.
Definitely not the demon.
We need to back up Nodashi World, so if you ever dream someone next to them, we definitely don't show Nodashi. So if Johnny Ace, yeah, they'll dream. After tomorrow, we'll be able to follow up on what Evil's doing. So for now, though, yeah. Only thing left to do is to send our High Priestess to our Gambler. Hey, Brian.
What up?
I think you would be very well served by having a chat tomorrow with Clemmy.
I'm just going to nominate her instead.
That's entirely a valid strategy. We'll see if Bryant picks up on what I'm putting down or not, but perfect. War Priestess. That's true. War Balloonist, War Priestess. All right. Prediction. Let's do a prediction before I forget. Do we just do a straight up win or lose? Like, Math Play's planning on really leaning into the grandmother thing. We'll do the like, who will win this game? Good, evil. We'll do a very basic one, 2 minutes, good, evil. Since I'm doing it early enough, we can do a good, evil one. Although I should have done it before night one even started. That being said, we're good. All right, let's wake them up. That's everything? Yeah, there we go.
Brutal.
Cruel.
Good morning, players. Once again, we start our game by announcing the death of Evil Steve. I'm sure you guys are all broken up about it. Let's protect our little cul-de-sac. We're in a suburban cul-de-sac tonight, and all of us are living in houses on this cul-de-sac. We can't have a demon here. It's Satanic Panic time. Find out who's playing Dungeons and Dragons. Kill them before they spread it to your children. I'll give you guys 4 minutes on the first day.
I mean, I play Dungeons and Dragons, so
Oh, so we kill Aaron. Got it.
yeah, pretty much. That's fine.
Demons are terrible for property value. Archivist, Arkham Archivist. Love that comment.
These two roles are on the script, so I've wanted to do this. I'm either the poppy grower or the snitch. I figure based on deaths, that'll tell me, what's in play.
Cool. I'm the innkeeper. I'm not protecting you.
You're the innkeeper. Okay, sounds great.
Unless you tell me you're the poppy grower. But I don't know how that works. If
you need to, you can always fall back into like grandmother confirming me, and like I can just give things that sound poppy grower-y, like gossip or investigator or something.
I might say maybe I'll just give people gambler or raven keeper and just say I've confirmed and not confirming which one I am. But
Sounds
again,
good.
if I'm raven, okay, so I'm either gambler or raven keeper.
Yeah, and I guess I'm either the gossip or the gambler or the grandmother. I'll just give G's and try to look like a minion.
Sounds good. Okay, cool.
Cool. Good luck.
Yeah, you are either that or
Demons don't follow the laws. They're above the laws.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
What were you thinking?
I don't think I would come out with it right away if I was a demon.
That's true. Okay, I will trust you. Yes,
Thanks,
I am the Raven Keeper.
for the PTSD.
Okay, great. Yeah, your reaction makes
You're
me feel
welcome,
like you're not
Joseph.
the
Rock and
so I
roll.
dreamed you as the Raven Keeper, or dreamt you.
I grew up in the same era.
Okay, got it. I will trust you. Sweet. We actually probably need to roll swap. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, let's do that.
My uncle gave me like a copy, not of Dungeons and Dragons, but of like Hero Quest, I think it was, just to be edgy and cool. But it set me on a path where I played D&D type games all the time because of it.
But that's okay. What can?
Okay.
Yeah.
So hi, it was Steve. Chat. Basically, I said
Lucy!
I'm the gambler, and
Shout out
Ty
to Lucy.
said, I don't trust you enough to tell you what I am. So I'm in the.
Lucy in chat, thanks for popping in. I've heard nothing but great things about the script. I had to pull it out. It was recommended. If I'm doing the classic setup, the one that you said was the nugget of idea for your script. We're doing the grandmother boffin who sees the poppy grower. So we'll see how it goes. It's going to be fun.
All right, Math, but have you?
Okay, yeah. I will dream you tonight. Yeah, so don't tell me anything. All right, goodbye.
Ooh, that's fun. All right, cool. Thanks. We will talk later.
Then they're gonna kill you because that would be. There's no harm in killing a snitch. If it's not a Poppygura game, they might leave you alone.
Exactly. Because now here's the funny thing: is if they're both in the bag, then that means the minions already have bluffs, and so maybe I don't die. But at the same, but leaving me alive means it's a good vote that's still out there, and I can still nominate. So yes, I'm either the Poppy Girl or the Snitch.
Gotcha. I will give you Gossip or Balloonist.
Philosopher?
Nope, that is not what I said.
I was going to say
Gossip. Balloonist.
Gossip or Balloonist.
Aaron would be a good choice.
Okay. What are you?
I'm the monk. Don't bother.
Okay, cool. Good luck.
It's not the worst, but
Right.
like if I got to be in-kept, that's fine.
Okay. Cool.
It sounded like she was doing
I'll
the innkeeper.
Seeing if there's an innkeeper around town that pick one or both of us, so that'll be good.
The fun way.
Yeah.
No.
Holy crap.
Bryant, Ash is giving me off-script things.
Welcome back, everyone. Quick announcement. Lucy,
Sounds
the
bad.
creator of the script, is in chat right now watching the game. So everyone give a shout out to Lucy. I haven't seen Lucy in a while.
Everyone's Lucy was no assassin.
Also, my favorite comment was from Arkham Archivist. It said, demons are terrible for property value. And as suburban homeowners, there's nothing you care more about in this world than your house's property value. So let's start with Aaron, who had his hand up first.
Okay. Sorry, I gotta get the appropriate lighting for this. Okay, I'm in the dark. All right. I need some vision, and I am desperately looking for a hotel. So if somebody can check me in, I would appreciate that. Yeah.
That's a double claim.
Hotel?
What?
Of wanting to check into the hotel. I mean, I'm sure there's room for everybody if you want.
There's no room in the inn, Aaron.
There's there's no room. I have to go to a manger. I'm sorry. All right. Well, I'll do that instead.
What?
Pie Sword.
I would like to gossip that the demon is a Poe.
Gossip heard. Neutral Steve.
Yes, I would like to gossip that there is no Godfather in play.
Gossip heard. Kimpatsu.
I would like to gossip that there is a boffin in play.
Gossip heard. Johnny Ace.
I would like to gossip that the demon is from Bryant to Ash inclusive.
Gossip heard. Clemmy.
I would like to gossip that the minions all have their own bluffs.
Gossip heard. Eric.
I would like to gossip the gambler is a demon bluff.
Gossip heard. Mark.
Gossip that there is no monk in play.
Gossip heard. Mataro.
I'd like to gossip that the demon is on the right side of the Grim. Bryant to Kimpatsu, clockwise inclusive.
Gossip heard. Bryant.
I'd like to start a cult.
Checking the script. No cults are allowed. It's in the bylaws of our HOA. Sorry, Bryant. Ash.
I would like to gossip that at least one player is poisoned by an evil ability.
Gossip heard. Neutral Steve.
So I figure this will be interesting. I really wanted to do this on a script like this. There's a poppy grower and a snitch on this script. I'm going to claim that I am one of the two of those. So either I helped evil or I hurt evil. Either way, this ought to be fun.
So it should kill you?
I don't understand why, but okay.
I think it's funny.
Steve thinks he like dropped
I
the
think
mic
it's
on that.
pretty funny.
Like, it is kind of funny, but they'll know, and so if you're Poppy Grower, they'll just kill you.
I mean, exactly. We'll get some information off of that, won't we?
But also, if you're the snitch and there's a godfather, then they get a kill. So I also don't know what.
That's another reason. Yes, it's a lot. There's a lot into that. Those two
You
claims.
could be a demon with the buff and Poppy Grower ability, and you have a Scarlet Woman.
Absolutely. That's diabolical.
But you wouldn't know that
sounds-
if he has the poppy ability.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Steve's just risking it all here.
Notice this has lots of layers on it.
Oh god.
So
Yeah, your layers aren't
you
working.
execute me, we learn if there's a Godfather or not, right?
Can I nominate Steve?
You can. Tell us more.
I think he gave his own accusation. Just get this off the board.
Neutral Steve.
Look, if I'm the Poppy Grower, then Evil's going to learn their team. If I'm the Snitch, then the minions already have their bluffs, so they can continue on and do things. And we execute me, and we learn whether we have a Godfather in play.
6 votes is the number.
Bryant, the only thing I'm more disappointed in right now is the fact that you got to do it before I did.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I was trying to talk long enough. I assumed Nina was going to do it.
7's enough. Steve's now on the block.
I don't think so, because I've had 4 people hard claim Gambler to me.
Yeah, I have a
Oh
lot
my
of people
God.
who claim Gambler.
Anytime Gambler's on script, people are just going to claim it day one.
No, I know that. I'm just saying it's more than I have usually gotten on previous Gambler scripts.
Yeah.
At least when like it's a bluff.
Yeah, it is a statistical anomaly, Johnny. I agree.
Any other nominations? Bringing this day to a close.
Thank God I would learn what team is.
In 3, 2, 1. Neutral Steve has been executed and dies. Good night, everybody.
You know, it's rare that I want you guys to
The game
kill
is over. It was a weird play. It didn't work.
I do love the idea that he's cooking. He's in the kitchen. He's cooking. We just don't know what dish.
That honestly solved the game. Thank you.
I mean, pretty close, I'm sure.
Okay. We'll leave a minute for a possible poisoner and a possible innkeeper. It seemed like Nina was potentially laying grounds for being an innkeeper. I don't know that if Clemmy and Bryant ever connected.
I mean, day one, it's not like we have very many better candidates. So, you know.
Another one would be Boffin.
Hi, Evil Steve. I cannot hear you. I'm going to reset.
Oh, no, it's me. It's me. Oh, no. No, it was definitely me, Clemmy. It was definitely me. I was muted on my mic.
Well,
My bad. Even chat couldn't hear me. I was gonna say welcome to stream, and guess what? You have a very big responsibility because you gotta put your life in somebody else's hands. So who are we gambling tonight?
Today/tonight, I'm going to do it because if he's right, then this is big. I'm going to gamble that Bryant is the High Priestess.
Okay, Bryant as the High Priestess. It is perfect.
Thank you.
Thanks, Clemmy. That is pretty big. Look, we did it. We connected the High Priestess and the Gambler, and our plan came to fruition.
What?
Hey, Kimpatsu, who are we protecting tonight?
I'm gonna go with Nina tonight.
All right, Nina is safe. Awesome. Thank you. Does Kimpatsu think Nina's the innkeeper and we're doing like a double protect, like protecting each other thing? Huh. I'm actually not sure. But Mathblade does get a kill. All right, Pie Sword. What are we gonna do?
Well, I think my minions are all trying to bluff gamblers, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and charge and let the Godfather do something if they want to.
Okay, perfect. Charge it is. Right off the bat. What a way to welcome people to this game. Charging off the bat.
Yep, thank you.
Awesome, thanks. Hey, Eric. Who are we picking tonight?
Motaro and Kimpatsu.
You pick Motaro and Kimpatsu and learn that no, neither of them is the demon.
Thank you much.
You're welcome. Yeah, I was just saying, sorry, I keep muting myself here because I have this stupid cough and I keep forgetting I'm muting it. But I was saying, like, they might think with all these protections, if there's an innkeeper and a monk, they might assume that's why the death didn't happen. But at some point, they got to question why there's so much protection in the first place. Let's get Johnny. Hey, Johnny.
I'm still alive.
You are still alive. All right. Where are we going tonight?
I would like to take a look and dream a little dream about Nina.
All right. Nina is either the innkeeper or the boffin.
Or the boffin. Okay. Awesome. Thank you very much. Good night.
Enjoy. I really should have checked in on my minions bless before I committed to that, but it was already done. I think we send Bryant. You think the monk? I think if I send Bryant to the monk, it signals the wrong thing about the Poe charge. Like, he might think the monk protected the Poe kill, which is not exactly what I want to signify. So I do think I'm going to send Bryant to Eric. Hey, Bryant. I think you would benefit from a chat with Eric.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Maybe it'll be more productive.
I mean, yeah, I could send him there. I do like what the monk is going, but like, I'd rather send the hyper to a monk when there's a successful protect and not when there's a Poe charge, because that would kind of make Bryant's ability and possibility almost make Nina look good, which I don't really want to do necessarily. That being said, we're gonna wake up with no deaths. There's no Tinker for me to use, so let's announce it. Also, what is our prediction at? You guys think Evil's gonna win this, huh? Interesting. Interesting indeed. All right, let's wake him up.
But they just outright said it, so.
Good morning, players. There were no deaths in the night. 4 minutes.
No deaths.
Poe charge, innkeeper, monk.
Protecting you. I am the
Are you
innkeeper.
the
You're muted.
innkeeper?
I am.
Oh, okay, good. Please pick me as much as you would like the whole game.
Okay.
I'm the sweetheart, so I would like to not be messing up things.
Okay, so you will guarantee drunk the other person probably, but okay, that's fine. All right.
Yeah.
Good luck.
But at least you know where the drunk is going, so.
Yeah, probably. All right. Good luck.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you.
At night.
Yeah.
But yeah, you three are currently the only ones who have
I
that.
think,
Nailed it.
yeah, Nina hard claimed innkeeper to me, so I think continuing to pick Nina actually ends up
Makes-
helping a lot.
That's what I was thinking because that's what she claimed to me. So I claimed Monk back to her. So to me, that felt
I
like
was getting
a
good
choice.
Yeah, and I was getting good socials off.
I didn't even go and
like last
cheat
game,
and pull him into a private
was,
chat.
like,
I
pretty
just
sure she was able to
felt
on
it.
socials. So
Yeah, so that's my
All right,
current plan
awesome.
is to continue picking Nina at this point.
Hi, Ash. I'm not double claiming your role today.
I was trying to remember, did we actually have a double claim in those games, or was it just me being very concerned you were double claiming me for a second?
No, this was when I was pretending to be the Sheikah that had an evil ping on.
That's why I'm here, Bubbles.
Yes, wonderful.
No, I'm the gambler.
I think
and
Ash
I
is
gambled
claiming
that
gossip.
Matara was the Raven Keeper, and here I am. So either I'm sitting next to a Nodashi or I was poisoned last night. But I have no real reason to believe that because that's what Matara told me.
I gave different snitch bless to each minion that I don't remember what they were.
Oh, okay.
But they were those were
Sure.
definitely in the snitch bless, yeah.
Like, I don't have enough information right now to be able to say anything on that, really.
Okay, well, do you want to give me like a 2 or can I
I'll give
gamble
you a
you
2.
or something?
I'll give you Balloonist Gossip.
Balloonist? Okay.
Well,
Well, all the people that gossiped yesterday were terrible at gossiping.
Yeah, so terrible that no one died.
Yeah, exactly, right?
I was innkeeper protected last night.
Okay, who said they in-kept you?
Nina.
Okay. Nina, I've heard somebody say there's another innkeeper other than Nina, but Nina gave me innkeeper also.
Okay. I haven't heard of the other one.
Okay.
All right. See ya.
Cool. See ya.
Specifically poisoned. I don't know why they
Right.
would want to prevent a death for whatever reason, but
yeah, and like right, but there's also like a yeah. No, you're right.
What did you gossip?
So, I gossiped that the demon was between Bryant and Ash. So it's not Bryant, you, Pie Sword, or Ash.
I believe that.
But yeah, no, I don't think you probably share.
What's that? You probably should or should not?
No, should not, probably.
All right. Okay.
I'd be tempted to show
Well, then we will talk
Mutant
later
Scarlet
when we
Woman,
are
which
more
I think
time.
is fun.
Bye.
But the outsider count.
Can't believe I pulled minions for a second game in a row, and the one that I'm scared of in this situation.
Yeah, sorry about that, Ash. Also, Ash, you don't know this, but it's the same minions. Dun dun dun. All right, welcome back to town. If you heard some juicy gossip around the cul-de-sac, tell your neighbors, because the best things always come from gossip between neighbors. Let's start with Kimpatsu.
I would love to gossip with my neighbors that the demon is sitting between Silent in a Way and Ash Clockwise.
Heard? Johnny Ace?
I would like to gossip that the demon is between Mark Z and Clemmy, counterclockwise inclusive.
Heard. Clemmy.
I would like to gossip that the Outsiders is a barber and a snitch.
Gossip heard. Silent in a Way.
I would like to gossip that the demon is not an Oho.
Gossip heard. Mark.
Except the demons in Odashi.
Gossip heard. Pie Sword.
I will gossip that
Baba.
the demon is a Nodashi and is from Kimpatsu to Silent Away inclusive.
Heard. Had to think for a second. Ash.
I will gossip that demon is between Marksy through myself, clockwise inclusive.
Heard. I want to say, Ash, it sounded like you got stabbed in the back at the end of your sentence. It was like clockwise and close. Ah!
Hated for me.
It sounded like you ran out of steam.
I was very focused on reading.
All right, noms are ready when you guys are.
Glad we all have a lot of information on what we want to do when it comes.
Yeah, this is a really high information game from what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Kim, Atsu, based on what you said to me just before town, there is at least one, I think 2 other potential similar claims.
I'm aware.
Aaron?
I would like to nominate Clemmy.
Tell us why.
Process of elimination.
Clemmy?
We haven't spoken, Aaron, so you can't eliminate something that you haven't spoken to.
This is the part of the elimination part.
6 votes to put Clemmy on the block.
I will say I think Clemmy's in a double claim, but I don't distrust the other side of it more.
3's not enough. Clemmy's safe.
I'll nominate Aaron.
Mark nominates Aaron. Tell us why.
Aaron, same thing. I've not talked to you at all. I have no information about you. Well, maybe killing you will solve the game.
Aaron?
Exact opposite.
All right. 6 votes to put Aaron on the block.
A good portion of town is aware.
Not in that portion.
Of your hard claim?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Suggestive soft claim.
4 is not enough. Aaron's safe for the day.
I think I did soft claim.
Johnny Ace?
I'd like to nominate Mark.
Tell us why.
I don't know. Mark is usually evil.
There we go.
I'm
Mark?
usually killed because people think I'm evil, and I'm not. I'm not this game either.
6 votes if you'd like to put Mark on the block.
Do we just nominate the evil team 3 in a row because we can't get any votes?
3 is not enough. Mark is safe.
I think it's what Steve said. I think it's a Poppy Grow game, and evil doesn't know their team.
Yeah.
That's
I
why
think
it's
it's
a vote.
If
It does seem like it.
yeah.
I'll nominate Eric.
Ryan nominates Eric. Tell us why.
I was told to do this last night.
Your ability?
Yep.
Silent in a way.
Ryan came to me claiming High Priestess. Talk to me, not nominate me.
That's a matter of interpretation.
The War High Priestess.
6 votes is the number. Still the number.
Ryan claiming Warwing.
Nom fatigue probably, but no info, and I protected Bryant last night, so
5's not enough.
That's a double claim, Nina.
What? That I protected Bryant last night?
That two different people have claimed to have protected Bryant last night.
That's
okay.
Really...
That's interesting, but
that's possible on this script.
I just realized your text to Peach never came through, so I'm going to fix that. Rock and roll it at night. Remind me.
I am the snitch, and so the minions do have bluffs.
But we killed you, so your ability went away.
Maybe
Any
we just
other
get all the
nominations?
Gamblers, since there are apparently a lot of gambler claims on day one.
Time for a Vortex check.
We've nominated 2 of them.
Minions have bluffs, so I think it would people who don't have bluffs are probably likely who don't double claim are likely evil because they have bluffs.
Not if they all take the same bluff. Like if they got gambler, something hard, something hard.
Yeah,
if
could
all
be,
of them
could be.
do gambler.
I mean, I haven't heard what Mark is, so for all I know, he
Action rolls.
isn't double claimed. So, wish I'd voted
Mark
there.
double claimed 2 roles that I heard from 2 other people.
Me too.
Mataro nominates Nina.
Mataro nominates Nina. Tell us more.
I don't believe she'd be hard claiming the role she's hard claiming if she's really that role. And I don't think that she's concealing a different townsfolk that she could be, because I know where that actual townsfolk is via a dreamer confirmation.
Nina?
I absolutely would be hard claiming my role. I do it a lot, in fact. Innkeeper is one that if I get information from people that I don't want to drunk, I don't want to drunk it. I'd rather protect people who want to be protected instead of messing with other people's information. It's also really helpful to figure out where my drunkenness is going.
Yeah.
By protecting certain people. I mean, don't care if you kill me, or I might be the reason why we didn't have a death last night.
6 is the number.
I'm pretty sure Nina's good.
Who is the other half of your protection?
4's not
Aaron
enough.
asked for it publicly. I publicly because Aaron asked for it publicly. I picked Aaron and I picked Bryant. And I think Bryant's information was messed with.
Eric?
I nominate Johnny Ace.
Sure, tell us why.
I'm not finding people to kill.
Johnny Ace?
I'm pretty sure I'm a bad kill. Like, legitimately. I'm not even like, oh, I'm a bad kill for town. Like, nah. Probably don't want to kill me.
There is a
Because I'm
boffin on this
fairly
group, so
confirmed.
a good.
There
you're what,
is.
confirmed?
I'm fairly confirmed, specifically because there's a boffin.
6 is
They're your boffin?
the number.
No, because there is a boffin. I can't be 100% confirmed.
I heard of a spent roll we could go for instead.
Really?
Okay, never mind. Well,
Managed that.
6 is
No,
enough.
Mataro, it's like
Johnny Ace is now on the block.
No, that's fine. I'll just tell everyone, since I don't think this is going to get lifted. I told Mataro
It might
his
be.
role because
It
I'm the
might be.
dreamer. I also checked Nina and did get Innkeeper on the good side.
What was the evil side?
Boffin, which is annoying.
that's helpful.
Helpful to evil.
can I nominate Mataro? Or did I nominate already? I don't remember.
You have not. Tell us why.
Because apparently Mataro double claimed Johnny Ace to me, so
Matara?
No, Mataro.
No, I was dreamt by Johnny Ace, hard confirmed by Johnny Ace. That's
Okay.
not what that was at all. If we want to keep Johnny Ace around, I heard of a spent roll that we could go for instead, but I don't know if this is going to be lifted because I think Evil voted on that just to be safe. But I don't want to die.
All right. You know what vote this is? The 6-7.
Yeah, Evil
Happens a
wants
lot.
me dead, so I don't think we're ever.
yeah,
lifting
no,
this.
No. But it was worth trying to tie it.
4's not enough.
Yeah.
Matara's safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, like nobody was getting on the block, and Johnny Ace was a blank for me. Had I known what they were claiming, I don't put the 6
Right.
on.
Yeah,
Final
no, I had
call.
a different claim for Johnny Ace.
Johnny told me to gamble
Sometimes
them
you gotta
as
trust
my
me.
role, so
Gonna bring this day to a close
I absolutely did. Yeah.
in
Forgot
3,
about that.
2, 1. Johnny Ace has been executed and dies. Good night, everyone.
Damn, I knew who I wanted to confirm next.
Ooh.
So I did check. I can't seem to figure out why the text to speech didn't work, and I also don't seem to be able to resend it. So did it come through or did it not come through? I don't actually know. I never heard it in my headset at the very least. Just checking really quick, and one more. Usually there's a way to like see. Huh. Like usually there's like a tool that says, oh, let you go ahead and resend it. But it's not showing up. I just sent a test one.
Test message.
The test message did work. Okay, so it was quiet and I was talking. It did come through. It just came through very quiet. Okay, maybe I was just I was annoying. Okay. Anyways, I killed enough time. Let's go to Clemmy. Hey, Clemmy.
Hi,
you're still around? Who are we gambling tonight?
Motaro is the Raven Keeper.
All right, Motaro as a Raven Keeper it is. Thank you, Clemmy.
Thank you.
Shout outs, Rock and Rolla with the 5 community gifted subs and a Whalium splash for you all. Hey, Kimpatsu. Where are we going to send our protection tonight?
Gonna stay on Nina.
Just keeping it on Nina. All right, perfect. Thank you. Man, Nina's locking in that Monk Protect. I mean, as a minion, that's pretty powerful. But let's see where our 3 kills go tonight.
Hello.
All right, Mathblade. A lot of power tonight. 3 kills in the Popular game.
I'm kind of hoping I only get 2, but if I get 3, I do.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick Bryant, then Nina, then Aaron.
Bryant, then Nina, then Aaron. Okay. Bryant, Nina, Aaron, in that order it is. Perfect.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you, Pysword. Hey. Monk protected the minion. Evil Monk. We didn't even have to make the Monk evil. They just protected the minion for us. This might hurt Nina's case, though, because if Nina is protecting Aaron, it does blow up the Innkeeper bluff for sure. But yeah, that's true. It could make Eric and Clemmy look like no dashis. Aaron is now killed, which means we can sweetheart drunk someone. I'm tempted to put it on Clemmy, the gambler. Could put it on our fortune teller. Could have put it on the Raven Keeper. I honestly think it's kind of interesting to put it on our gambler here, so I will do that. We're gonna sweetheart drunk our gambler. All right, Raven Keeper, no, fortune teller. Here we go. What up, Eric? Let's pick 2 players.
Hey. Oh my gosh. I am going to pick. Oh, let's go local. Mark and Motaro. Oh no, I'm sorry. No, Mark and Clemmy.
Mark and Clemmy. You check Mark and Clemmy and learn. No, neither of them is the demon.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Besides, you're no dashi poisoned. And Brian's dead, so we don't send him anywhere. Sweet. I'm really interested to see the fallout of this. Presumably the two people that Nina protected. I think Mathblade might actually think Nina is the innkeeper and is attacking into Nina's protections, right? Super wild, super wild. Let's see how this goes.
Like,
good morning, town. But not for Bryant, who died in the night. So did Aaron. 3 minutes.
Okay, so
well,
gossip.
I was the other outsider.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
So
I see.
Okay. You protected me both nights?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I think I was poisoned last night.
Yeah, I think that might have happened, but I was protecting you, and I plan to continue protecting you, just FYI.
Cool. Yeah, no, I absolutely protected Bryant and Aaron. I also don't mind going into my neighbors just in case I'm Nodashi poisoned.
Yeah.
They might have targeted me night one with your protection, and then
Could also just be a poisoner,
so yeah,
right?
I don't know. I absolutely protected Brian and Aaron. Yeah.
Oh,
I think you'd be a good protection.
Shellfish,
you
you're
could protect two
right.
people, and I could protect you. Like, I
The
felt
monk will
like,
protect Nina from the poisoning.
Except I might
It'd have
got
to be
poisoned,
specifically
so.
a
Well, no,
poisoner.
Okay, so it
We'll see
can't
if
be
they pick up on
Nodashi
that.
then, because you protect me from the demon.
Yeah.
So I had to be poisoned.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Good to know. Thank you. Bye.
Who are you shown?
I was sent to a gambler on the first night, and I was sent to Eric on the second night, and thought I may well have been innkeeper drunk.
Yeah, because Eric's claims don't seem like they would in the
What are you?
Let's see if Kenpatsu gets there.
Grandmother.
Okay. Are you gonna tell me you confirmed or
No.
Okay.
Because you could be evil that was killed by accident.
Could be, but if that's the case, I wouldn't know who to tell.
Math has claimed grandmother only to his target and not publicly beyond that.
I might hard claim to the dead.
I think that's a fair assessment. I will say that 2 of the dead people have my hard claim.
Okay.
So I think, claiming to the dead is a good idea.
One of the dead and one living has my hard claim.
Fair. I will tell you what I've kind of been telling everyone else is I am either a protection role or the gossip.
Okay. Well, I've been saying grandmother gossip to everybody, but I am not that.
Cool.
I'll leave it at that.
Yep, sounds good.
But I'm not evil.
Fair.
I'll die happily when the time comes.
Sounds
good. All right, bye.
It's an interesting one, right? Right, K. What?
My.
Having fun, Eric?
I don't know.
Fair answer.
Just trying to clear people. All right.
Yep.
On Eric. Eric, hey, what's up?
It's a fun setup. I feel like maybe it's a weird use of the buffing ability to give the demon, but it does give powerful information, so we'll see.
Yeah, like for reasons.
Yeah, no, I can.
All right, players, if you have anything juicy you'd like to spill about your neighbors, the block party meeting will commence in about 5 minutes, but you can easily get some snide comments in before it starts. We'll start at the top with Pie Sword.
I will gossip that the demon is one of Ninja Nina, Kenpatsu, or Ash.
Heard. Mark.
Gossip, there's at least one evil dead.
Was that one evil dead? Gossip. Heard. Clemmy.
I would like to gossip that the Scarlet Woman is now the demon.
Gossip. Heard. Kenpatsu.
I would like to gossip that there's a poisoner in play.
Gossip. Heard. Neutral Steve.
Yeah, based on what I heard the chat and conversations today, I'm fairly confident that, and I don't want anybody to out anything, fairly confident that Evil knows who they are now.
Ash?
I will also gossip. There's at least one dead evil player.
Gossip heard. Eric?
I would like to gossip that the only dead evil player is the starting demon.
Gossip heard. Nina?
I just want to say that I feel like I can provably say that I was poisoned last night because I was informed that I was protected. So it can't be Nodashi poisoning from Eric or Clemmy. I did protect Bryant and Aaron again, and I think that's the reason why I was poison targeted.
Nominations are open.
Mataro nominates Ash.
Tara nominates Ash. Tell us why.
There seems to be at least somewhat of a confirmation chain between a few people. I don't have anything on Ash. Ash is a blank here. I think that this is a good script for someone to lay low while they're evil. Not saying I have anything saying Ash is a demon, but I think that this is a strong candidate for evil. I don't necessarily think that we have any evidence that there's an evil dead.
Ash, your defense?
Fair. I am your gossip.
4 is the number.
What did you gossip yesterday?
Yesterday, Mark Z through myself, clockwise inclusive, there's a demon.
And then
6 is enough.
In that.
Ash on the block.
Things.
Repeat. What'd you say?
So we had 2 deaths. If we think one's from the gossip, Steve chose to kill somebody that was in your demon candidates.
Yeah, I don't think Ash is the gossip.
Yeah, I put another gossip as well.
Yeah, I'm starting to not believe it myself.
Kimpatsu?
No, I take it back.
Final call for nominations? Gonna
Do we
bring
think we
this.
had
Good.
I say, do we think we had a Poe charge and they tried to kill myself, Bryant, and Aaron?
It's possible.
Dead. He'd be dead, though.
Okay. No, I was monk protected.
If the monk is truthful.
I just want if Ash is not the gossip, which seems to be the case, or seems to be what people think, I want to know how we got 2 deaths. Is more or less what I was just trying to figure out.
I don't see why the Poe would sink it.
Bringing
Also, Innkeeper, do not drink with me. I'm getting good info.
this day to a close.
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1.
You don't do that to me
Ash
either.
has been executed and dies. Good night, everyone. Wow.
Math, I didn't hear what you said.
I said, if there's an innkeeper, they can drink me.
Very wow. Well, not really sure. I mean, Math kind of knows what's up with Nina, but together they don't know what's up with Ash. I hope, like, what you guys are talking about is that Math finally does the thing and kills Mark and dies himself. We don't want that to happen. It would be funny, but we don't want it to happen. Hey, Clemmy.
Hi, well, Steve.
Let's you're still alive. Pretty impressive. Let's see where the gamble keeps going.
I'm living in a world where Johnny Ace is the Nodashi that has the Dreamer Boffin ability, and Ninja Nina is the Scarlet Woman that is now the Dreamer that is hiding under Innkeeperness, so I'm still being poisoned here.
Got
so
it.
I'm going to Ninja Nina as the Innkeeper, please.
All right, Ninja Nina as the Innkeeper. But if you think Ninja Nina is the Nodashi, doesn't this kind of defeat the purpose?
It does negate this choice. This is true. So maybe I should do myself as some stupid
Nope,
thief.
you already did it, so
But
it's
I
in.
did already do it, so we're locked in.
Yeah. So all right, Ninja Nina as the Innkeeper. It is perfect.
Yes.
Thank you.
Bye.
It's. I mean, I understand, right? It's a great. It's not a bad gamble, but like if you're worried about being Nodashi poisoned, prove it. You know what I mean? She's sweetheart drunk, so this sweetheart's coming through, paying off dividends. Oh, what do we see? I'm going to guess that you're the Godfather or Scarlet Woman. Oh, that is huge conversation right there.
Ethan, I keep thinking I'm going to be dead.
Nope, you go before pretty much anyone else could possibly come.
That is true. That is true. Keeping it on Nina.
All right, keep it on Nina. All right, perfect. Thank you, Kenpatsu.
Bye.
Wow, even after that weird sussy conversation, still under the expectation that Nina is telling the truth. Nina is so socially good right here. If Nina was just the Scarlet Woman, this game would be locked. Wild. Hey, Pie Sword.
Hello.
What are we doing tonight?
So Clemmy's probably gambling me, and I kind of want to make word out that Clemmy told too many people. At least that's what my hope's going to be, or sell a poisoner. So I think I'm going to kill Clemmy and then see what happens from there.
Okay. Clemmy it is. Thank you, Methblade.
Cool. Thank you.
Oh, I don't know what to think about that. On the one hand, it sets Nina up, but not as the Nodashi. On the other hand, could just be obvious that it's the demon kill, right? Does Math have 3 what? Oh, Math sent 3. Sorry, this is old. This was last night. Math did 3 last night. It was Nina, Bryant, Aaron, and Nina was Monk protected. It could be Feck. This is interesting. It's not the worst kill, for sure. But I kind of want... I guess I don't want Nina to be confirmed, so maybe this is better for evil. All right, you're still alive. Where are we going?
Yeah, I got to get myself killed tomorrow. Well, there's only 2 people I haven't touched, so I guess if I get nose there, we know the demon moved. Let's see, or I was poisoned. So let's go with Nina and Pie Sword.
Nina and Pie Sword, and you learn that yes, one of them is the demon.
Oh, how fun. Thank you.
Enjoy. All right. Presumably, they might just think that Eric is the sweetheart drunk, but also Town just kind of doesn't trust Eric. So yeah, Mathplay says, I'm going to guess you're the Godfather of the Scarlet Woman. I know you're going to maintain that you're the gossip, but I'm the confirmed grandmother. But if you were evil, what would you be? So this is like hoping that Ash is the boffin, right? Ash never replied. Isn't it good for evil boffin dies? Kind of. But if Mark dies and Mathblade doesn't, then we know that Mathblade is the demon, right? So it's not the worst. But Mathblade's committed to keeping the Poppy Girl alive, so let's see how this plays out. Perfect. Let's wake him on up.
It's not kill.
Good morning, everyone. But not for Clemmy, who dies in the night.
Godfather also could have hit the name Keeper Protector player.
Interesting.
Do we think it was a pull charge?
Oh no.
That's the world I'm in.
I was the gambler.
Okay, what'd you gamble last night?
Ninja Nina as the innkeeper.
Okay, well, you could have just been killed by the demon.
I could have just been killed by the demon, yep.
I'm going to out to town today. I'm the fortune teller, but I've got a no on you on the 3rd night.
Okay. All right.
The demon has either I've been poisoned one night or the demon has switched seats or I'm drunk. I don't remember what drunken possibilities there are, but I have a no for every living player at the moment.
Nina could be. Nina could
No,
be.
no. I'm sorry. I have an answer for every living player. I don't.
Twos, which I found interesting. I thought
I have a hard claim from Eric. Eric claimed to not tell anyone what he was, so.
Yeah, he did tell me that he had hard claim to a live player and a dead player, and I said, well, I've hard claim to 2 dead players and a live player. So.
Yeah. I mean, we need information out there. I'm just going to tell you. I got fortune teller from Eric.
Oh, okay, that's not in the 2 set.
I got Clemmy's claiming gambler. She was supposed to gamble me yesterday, so I think she did. She did not die. The fact that she was the only death last night, probably just the demon kill. Unless they charged. And
all right, interesting thing I'm just considering. Should we have considered Sweetheart drinking the Poppy Grower, which in the new Poppy Grower rules, I think it actually officially went through. Once a Poppy Grower becomes drunk, then evil learns themselves, right? We could have considered that. I don't love it though.
To do that.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Yeah.
So like, I just think it would be odd
I'm with you.
to do that with getting bluffs already.
I mean, maybe
maybe
it's a different ability being given, but yeah, those are the worlds. Those are
Godfather. I have no signs of poison.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Buff and Scarlet Woman is the world. I think you're probably Scarlet Woman on vibes. But I could be wrong, could be mistaken, but I hope you're just the gossip and my world is incorrect. Good luck, Ash.
What's that all about? Calling your roll to you?
Yeah, I don't think math is evil, but it is interesting.
Maybe.
If the Sweetheart's telling the truth.
Oh,
that's what Aaron claimed to me.
Right. The Sweetheart is probably telling the truth.
Clemmy?
Hi, I am this game's gambler. Night 2, I gambled Bryant as the High Priestess after he came to me day 1 saying, why was I sent to you? Then I gambled Mataro on night 3 as his role.
Don't say
the role. Nope, just his role. And then I gambled Ninja Nina last night as the innkeeper. So either I was singled out by the demon and just killed, or it was a Poe charge and I died to my own ability.
Happy to go. Clemmy, I think you were just killed by the demon, but...
Yeah, it's possible.
I thought you were going to gamble me yesterday.
Okay,
Eric?
I am the fortune teller. My first night I picked Bryant and Johnny Ace and got a yes, which is why I kind of suggested Johnny Ace at the end of the day when we weren't killing anyone. I got no's on pretty much everyone living until the last day when I got I got no's, and then last night I got a yes on Nina and Pie Sword. But I'll put out there that it's potential I'm a Sweetheart drunk, but we'll, that's what I've got. So if that helps confirm someone else's data, use it.
It can't be Nina because of my dreamer information. So if that is,
I'd also make a good red herring, but a lot of people don't know what's going on. So,
Johnny, I would say Eric's world is that Nina was your Scarlet Woman. So,
say that again.
I was assuming your world is that Nina Johnny's Scarlet Woman, so the dreamer confirmation is
Nina nominates Nina.
Nina can't be the Scarlet Woman.
Nina nominates Nina.
6 alive.
Let's clear this world.
If it's a Poe, we're still okay, right?
Yeah.
No.
No, if it's a Poe, then we're gonna get 3.
It'll take 3 to put Nina on the block.
Nina can't be the Scarlet Woman.
If it's a Poe charge and we execute, then game's over.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
One's
So
not
if
enough.
Clemmy was killed by the demon, then we're not going to have 3 kills tonight. If died to
Then
her
I think it's
gamble.
Buffett. So I don't care. Not that I don't care, but not a demon candidate. So it's Pie Sword, hypothetically. You with Bryant and me getting a yes, and we're both dead, so one of us was the red herring.
Or there's
Nina
Skull.
can't be the demon. So with the information we currently have, Pie Sword is a candidate, is all I'm saying.
I
I'm saying it's
agree. I'm a
definitely
candidate, but it's much more likely the fortune teller, if good, is sweetheart drunk. There's ways I've demonstrated I'm not the demon.
So but Pie Sword, if
I don't have
That's
anything.
that's
if
how
a
I see
fortune
this
teller
going.
is sweetheart
Trev.
drunk, then the demon could only be me or Kimpatsu. I was not
Or
dreamt. I was.
Mark.
Well, no, there's a reason why, Johnny. I can't say it out loud, but
Okay.
I'm not going to get into it. But so the demon would have to then be me or Kimpatsu,
And it can't be you because I didn't see
and it can't be
demon on night
me,
one.
Then there has to be a poisoner mechanically, right?
or the fortune teller is
Yeah.
not real.
Or the fortune teller is the demon.
Yes.
Second call for noms.
If you trust
But
Nina,
let's see if it,
I was
I
likely
think
drunk.
also
I got Eric.
Yeah, I think it's just Eric, but I'm happy to wait
I
until
think
tomorrow
so.
if that's what we need to do. But like,
yeah, I think if we don't kill today, we'll also find out if it was a charge or not.
right? I know that I am the innkeeper, so in my mind, the only way Clemmy dies is to a demon. So I think it's fine to kill today, but you guys don't have to trust that.
Well,
I'd
we
rather
can lose
sleep.
on a pro charge, so
Because Clemmy could have died and you're just the boffin.
Yeah, I think Nina's the boffin. I think that's fine, but Nina's not a demon candidate.
Final call for
If Nina's
nominations.
the boss and then Pie Sword, you're the demon.
No.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
Eric
based on
could be the demon.
The
Or
fortune
Eric
teller
told-
information is just wrong.
Right, or the fortune teller. Right. It's right. Like right now, it's Pie Sorters, but like
Bringing this day to a close in 3, 2,
there's a
1. Nobody's executed. Nobody dies. Make sure you guys get your invitations for the cookout because it's happening tomorrow. Night, everyone.
I feel like Nina and
Does
Eric
that
are
mean
like the
there are
permanent
going to be
chef
3 deaths tonight?
Oh. Is that
They're reading into it too much. I mean, Kim Potts has been pretty public about being the monk. I imagine Math knows.
Right, because we're at 6. But you know that'll be. Fun
I
if that
think we have to have a dead evil because I'm struggling to make worlds where the gossip is correct.
Keeping it on Nina.
Keeping it on Nina. That's like an achievement unlocked to protect the whole player the whole game.
Yes, it's my plan.
Perfect. Thanks, Kim Potts. The thing that might win this for evil is just the trust that Nina has garnered, and I don't know why the trust is there. She's been dreamt as a boffin. She died to a gambler. She has a yes from the fortune teller, and yet Kimpatsu trusts. Let's see what Matt does. Hey, Matt.
Hello.
What are we doing?
We're gonna charge.
I figured you might. That seems like a prudent choice.
Yeah. Tomorrow I have a decision of whether I kill Mark, which then kills myself, and then bring it to a final 3, or whether or not I just let town ride. I just don't know if Mitaro is my Scarlet Woman or if Ash is evil. I just don't know. Well, I know Ash is evil because gossip was a bluff, but Ash hasn't told me what she is, so I don't know if I can actually kill Mark. But I know my team at least, so we'll see.
Fair.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'm not sure Math entirely does know his team. If he's wiffle-waffing between Mataro, he knows Ash is dead. He knows that Ash is on his team, but Ash won't admit to being the Scarlet Woman. So Math just thinks the Scarlet Woman's still out there. But if the Scarlet Woman's still out there, Math, you don't have the grandmother ability anymore. And if you don't have the grandmother ability anymore, killing Mark won't kill you. Huh. I don't know, man. This is gonna be a photo finish. Hey, Eric, you're still alive?
Yeah, I think I'm going to rename myself to The Frame.
The Frame. Framed away.
I don't know how I'm going to get out of this one. I'm going to pick Pie Sword and Clemmy.
Going for a dead player, Pie Sword and Clemmy, and you learn that, yes, one of them is the demon.
Thank you.
You're welcome. They probably don't execute, though, right? They probably just don't execute. God. Please don't, Mathblade. I mean, I kind of want it to happen for content, but Mathblade will feel so bad if that happens. Oof. If he knows Ash is evil, he knows there's no way there could be a Scarlet Woman and a grandmother in play. He'll get there. He'll get there. All right. Let's wake him up. Good morning, town. There were no deaths in the night. 2 minutes.
Oh, wow.
That could be a post charge, and then Clemmy didn't die from
Well,
the
it could be it could be a sync.
It could be a sync, but like a post charge to a sync.
Okay, so Nina was dreamt as Innkeeper or Boffin.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as the people she's claiming she protected died, she's claiming that she was poisoned.
Yeah, I've been protecting her from day one. I could see her being the poisoner being. Oh, hi, Steve. Both Steves and chat. I can see there being a poisoner in play, and that's why 2 people died that night. I understand that it's potentially. I'm gonna guess that Mark is the Poppy because I literally have nothing on him. That's gonna be my current guess. But regardless, if the demon wants to kill Nina because they think she's the Innkeeper, they gotta kill me first.
That's true, Renara.
I'm thinking that when Clemmy died,
And Shellfish as well.
Clemmy gambled incorrectly and was the target by the demon, so we don't know.
Honestly.
100%.
Real talk for a second. I think that even with the setup, you don't need to put a Scarlet Woman in play, right? You as the demon can take the grandmother bluff and not grandmother ability and not bluff it as your actual ability and use it to get the Poppy Girl executed, right? The way Mathblade has played it is not the only way to play it. I think this is a perfectly valid setup. If Ash was like a poisoner, I think this would be a pretty valid setup. Godfather, maybe a bit iffier, but poisoner, I think would also be valid. But of course, Scarlet Woman is the most assumed meta in this situation. It's very fair, but I think it's a valid one either way.
Not gonna be true anymore.
No.
So cruel.
All right.
That's what I was trying to message about.
Welcome back to town. I'll give you a few minutes if you'd like to execute someone.
More info?
Yeah, I checked Pie Sword and Clemmy last night and got a yes.
I picked you last night because I think you're the demon.
I don't. Yeah, like
The storyteller doesn't talk the demon.
They absolutely could.
They could.
Yeah.
We had
So do we just like
Silent
sleep
away
ag-
is the
do we
demon.
sleep again and force this?
Yeah, I think we just sleep again.
You want a fiddler? That's fiddler talk there.
Like, who else did you pick,
Not
Ninja
one
in the
extra.
world where you're good?
Kim. Because they're going to have to figure out who to kill between Kim and I, because we're basically protecting each other.
Yep.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you... Never mind, that just helps evil. I should not finish that sentence.
Yeah, you're good.
I got it.
In the world you guys are trying to build, the only evil then is Mataro.
Mataro is not evil.
I think that Eric is the demon.
It's a great choice, Lucy.
Demon as
Yeah,
well.
wait, how is Mataro
I think it's a
evil?
fun thing to see play out too.
This is great.
Because I'm fairly confident that Kim is confirmed, Mark is confirmed, and in my world, Eric is confirmed. So
Second.
if what Kim is saying is
Final
true,
call for nomination.
How is Eric confirmed?
Okay, this is good. I think.
What you
Are you
got,
nominating Mataro?
Oh no, I don't know if I can speak. I was waiting for my
go ahead,
name to
Mataro.
call. Okay, I think I definitely think that Pie Sword and Nina are both evil. However, Johnny dreamt Nina as a minion, not a demon. I talked to Mark about this. I think that Eric is going to be the frame in the end. My gut tells me final three is going to be Eric, Mark, and Pie Sword. I just think the demon is Pie Sword. We can go to sleep if we think it's safe. I think we're fine, even if it's a Poe charge. I could be wrong if someone wants to do the math right now on that. But I just the demon is Pie Sword. For other reasons that I don't want to out right now, but yeah, I think we've figured out what the Boffin ability is.
I don't think there's a Boffin.
Final call.
I think there's a poisoner, but
I mean, we do
it could
have
be
too many.
Poisoner Boffin without a Scarlet Woman.
Yeah.
In their way, with an innkeeper and a monk, we sleep, right?
Yeah.
Bringing this day to a close.
I mean, if there's a poisoner, Nina, doesn't your and Kim's plan fall apart?
yes,
In 3,
unless they're dead
2,
already.
Can't poison
1.
both of them.
Nobody's executed. Nobody dies. Good night, everyone.
I think they're dead already.
So here's what Mathblade's putting out there into the world. If Mathblade really is the grandmother and Mark really is the grandchild, the Poe charge could win the game right now by killing Mark and Mathblade and 2 other goodies. 4 deaths in one night ends the game. Right? That's what Mathblade is hinting at. Maybe saying maybe we need to execute. But it'll be this is the choice of the whole night we've played. This is the choice of all choices. What is Mathboy going to do?
Hey.
Kimpatsu, I think I know your answer, but you might surprise me.
I mean, to be fair, everyone's thinking that Nina's probably more a Boffin than an innkeeper. And I feel like regardless of which one she is, there's still a good option.
Okay.
If you know, Mark Z is the Poppy Girl, that means the demon isn't actually certain who their minions are or what they are. So Boffin or Innkeeper, I'm going to keep it on Nina. Force the demon to kill outside of that.
Perfect. We're going to lock it down on Nina. That's 5 nights in a row on Nina. Love to see it. That's some. I like your logic, right? It's either a trust thing or, you know, it's doing whatever. So, okay. Yeah. Perfect. Let's keep it on Nina. All right, Mathblade, the power's yours. Talk about power and responsibility, Pie Sword.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ash is my Scarlet Woman, so I can't do the handoff. So now I have to figure out, because Ninja Nina is going to be picking Silent in a Way and Kimpatsu, and Kimpatsu's almost certainly going to be picking Ninja Nina. I have to figure out which one of them is Sweetheart Drunk. Given the fact that Kimpatsu saved Nina after Aaron died, this is why I have to meta the storyteller. I apologize if this is not interesting. Because, yeah, we either end up with 4 or we end up with no deaths. I'm gonna do, I think, because the fortune teller is not Sweetheart Drunk, and I know that, then you probably drank Kimpatsu, and that's the risk I'm gonna take. And I'm gonna say, ooh, yeah. Okay. First, I'm gonna kill Nina.
Nina first.
Then I'm gonna kill Kimpatsu.
Kimpatsu second.
And then I'm going to kill Mataro third.
Mataro third. Okay.
Yep.
The choice is locked in. Good luck, Mathblade.
Thank you.
Wow. I mean, from his perspective, he's seeing things differently than we were seeing the Grim, right? We see everything. I'm really surprised he hasn't put the Ninja Nina thing together yet. But sometimes, man, sometimes it's hard. Yeah, we have the benefit of knowing the Grim, yeah. Hey, Mataro, you're dead. Go ahead and pick a player.
Oh my god, this is taking so long. I actually forgot that I was the Raven Keeper. Holy moly! I can't believe this is happening. Can't believe this is happening.
You look really shocked.
No. Like, I thought I was going to be dragged closer to the end of the game.
Okay.
Hold on. Well, this is good because that means like the couple of people I outed to are trustworthy. Okay, so Mark is what he said he is because he knows my hard claim. Nina's was seen as a minion. Okay. I'm gonna check Eric. Silent and away.
Yep, you check Eric, who's now changed his name to Silent Frame.
Just saw that.
And you see Fortune Teller.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hello, Mr. Silent Frame.
Hello. I see it going.
Yep, you get to pick two players.
This is dumb. Let's see.
What? This is dumb, and then he runs away. You're like laugh and then immediately disconnected, which was fun.
You hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, it just threw me out. Okay. I am going to pick. I mean, anything I choose now is not useful. So let's see. I'm going to pick Nina and Kimpatsu.
You check Nina and Kimpatsu and get a no. Neither of them is the demon.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So Nina is, let's just frame this. Nina is so trusted as the innkeeper that Mathblade, who killed both of Nina's innkeeper protected picks, still thinks Nina is actually the innkeeper, right? Am I reading this right? And thinks potentially that Nina is the sweetheart drunk, but I think Mathblade thinks Nina, the Kimpatsu is the sweetheart drunk. Huh. Well, let's go break the news.
It literally could be anyone.
Good morning, players, but not for Motaro, who died in the night. So did Kimpatsu. And no one else. 2 minutes.
Okay.
Hit me with your Holidays are over. I'm cutting carbs. That includes pie.
Okay.
I saw Eric as the fortune teller. However, if I am the sweetheart drunk, that doesn't matter. However, my one hang up is Mark is not being quiet about having a grandmother. How does a Poe not kill a grandchild at this point? And by the way, like what is
Mark?
The poppygrower.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So
and Pie Sword is claiming the grandmother, right?
Yeah. So the only minion candidate that's alive in my world, if I'm looking at is Nina. So if Nina gave Pie Sword the grandmother ability, that's kind of a little bit of support to evil, just a little bit, just to be like, okay, you obviously know it's a poppygrower game, and here's your grandchild. Do what you will with
Right.
that.
Let's see. I'm trying to think.
I might have caught the sweetheart drunk, but I don't think
know.
think
I'm
that
trying to-
works in any worlds where
I had a
I've
thought
protected
about how
anyone.
this happened, and then I kept thinking about it, and my thoughts got jumbled because there's some interaction.
Don't you love
the two of you protecting each other?
final
when
day
things
minion
fail, but-
conversations?
B. They have to
When
kill
they don't
me.
know each other or even.
Yes. Would that not have been what happened? Oh no! Wait, no, he killed you. Wait.
I'm alive.
Yeah, you're alive. I can't think.
Nope.
Brain, go. Start working again.
All right, I'm gonna go back to town. Good luck.
Likelihood of a set being something, that's not a gambler's fallacy. It's just probability. I know my probability. At any rate.
Yeah, I think that's kind of where I'm at.
All right, welcome back to town. We are at
We
final
could
four,
wait
so I'll leave it to you guys if you'd like to nominate.
What'd you get, Eric? What'd you get last night?
I checked Nina and Kompatsu and got a no. I mean, the story's consistent. So if I'm drunk, Steve's setting up Pie Sword. If I'm not
No.
drunk, it's be Pie Sword.
I think Clemmy was drunk and died to the demon.
Folks, I am the Raven Keeper. I picked a player, and I saw a townsfolk, and that player is Silent Frame. So I'm still in a Pie Sword world, but I could be the sweetheart drunk, but I think the simplest world is actually based off a conversation I had with Johnny and Steve. And
You see Mathplay's face on
someone
that?
else today. I think the simplest world is it's Pie Sword.
I see
I
that's
agree
the
with
simplest
that.
world to you all, but there's a very good reason that me and another person are who we are, and Silent Frame
Unless-
is evil.
Unless you got that ability through the Boffin, Nina,
Yeah.
or Ash, whoever.
Why were there only two
Second
deaths
call.
last night?
The lack of deaths is what I think has proven Kim and myself. I'm not really sure what happened last night.
I think it's likely
certainly
Nina.
proves
Johnny.
Kim. What?
I think it's more likely coming from Nina because Nina's pushing
Yeah.
on Eric. Like Pie and Nina are united front against Eric.
I'm not united. I will happily nominate Mathblade. I just don't. I had weird feelings from Eric earlier on, but it's fine.
You're the first person I heard.
I
from.
will nominate.
Are we gonna
Mathblade.
Are we gonna sleep?
Nina nominates Mathblade. Tell us why.
Yeah, we can do this today or we can do this tomorrow. But I genuinely thought Eric was evil. So if you have proven Eric, then I have no problem doing this.
Pie Sword?
I do not think Eric is proven. I believe Mataru to be evil, and I think we do have to go today, but that's only, I can't say why without outing someone, but I do think it's just Eric and Nina, and this is a coordinated front.
Mataru is evil, then he would have to be the poisoner.
2 votes needed.
Christina's a poison.
Mataru wasn't a frame.
I'm just saying, if Mataru was evil, he would have to be the poisoner. That's all I'm saying.
5 is enough. Pie Sword is now on the block.
He was also gambled correctly.
Pie Sword?
I'm going to nominate Silent Frame.
Tell us why.
I am your grandmother. I am confirming Mark Z. I did not want to say this because now we have to go today, but I was really hoping that this wouldn't have to be outed. That's the reason, because I immediately went to Mark Z. I said, hey, this is your role. If I had a buff and demon ability, then I could have just killed Mark, killed myself, and let our evil team coordinate. Like, this is not it. It's just Silent Frame.
Silent Frame? Your defense? Mouth zipped. All right, 5 will tie. It'll take 6 to put Silent Frame on the block.
If you're the demon with the Boffin ability, and there's a poppy grower, hypothetically, then you wouldn't know your evil team, right? And then you would die as
One's
a
not
demon,
enough.
not knowing if there was a Scarlet Woman or not.
I wouldn't get a Boffin grandmother ability without a Scarlet Woman. That's just mean.
Final call.
Do you not know the title of Evil Steve?
Evil Steve. Evil.
Or no, anyone in our chat.
And I love them dearly, but chat. Chat does things.
Final call.
And they're always awesome.
We love chat.
I do love chat, but we should tie this because I'm not evil. The game will just end, the demon will kill, the game will be over.
Bringing this day to a close in 3, 2, 1. Pysword has been executed and dies. Good night, everyone.
Eric, you damn it, Eric.
It was one of the two.
It's Eric. I don't know
I
what
was
to tell you.
super drunk.
Mark's confirmed.
Not me.
Nina's the
Not me.
Boffin by the Dreamer, unless the Dreamer is poisoned.
The game is now over. And of course, congratulations goes to our good team.
Play it through to the end.
Rug pull, because Pysword was indeed the Poe who was granted the grandmother ability and saw the poppy grower Mark, and so could not kill Mark without risking death himself. Pysword's right about one thing, and that is that we did give a Scarlet Woman just in case something was to go a little wrong. That Scarlet Woman happened to be Ash, Pysword's neighbor, who was dead earlier in the game and could not save Pysword at the end. But there were some really interesting things that happened towards the end of this game. I think my most intriguing point of this all was that Ninja Nina, the Boffin granting the grandmother abilities, A, still alive, and B, potentially one of the more trusted people for the majority of this game. Also, an achievement goes to Kenpatsu, the monk, who protected Nina every night that she was able to the whole game, including protecting Nina from a kill from the demon on the night that there was a Poe charge.
Unfortunately rough.
Mathblade targeted Nina and both of Nina's protects, that being Bryant, the High Priestess, and Aaron, the Sweetheart. Neither of you were Innkeeper protected because there was no Innkeeper, but the kill almost went through on Nina, except for the fact that Kenpatsu protected the kill there, which made it interesting. It made it not look like a Poe necessarily, made it look like a Gossip. Which there was none in play. Neutral Steve, the snitch, of course, gave bluffs to the evil minions. I gave only one overlapping bluff and just gave kind of random stuff to see, what stuck. Give them a couple of things to go for. So we need to talk about our Sweetheart, who did Sweetheart drunk someone. It was not Eric, who was your sober and healthy fortune teller. It was not Motaro, who was your Raven Keeper. We actually put it on Clemmy the Gambler, who that night gambled Ninja Nina as the Innkeeper and did not die. But Pysword was so worried that Clemmy was about to gamble him that he had to kill you that night, which was actually, I thought was pretty good. I thought it might make Nina look more like a Nodashi or something. And that just leaves Johnny Ace, our dreamer, who's also Eric's red herring, who got picked on night 1 by the fortune teller, which is where that yes came from. But there was quite a bit of confirmation chains in this. The question is, you guys just had to socially figure out which one was false, and you got there in the end, but just barely. Very interesting end game. So good job, guys.
Yeah, I thought Mark was going to keep the grandmother chain quiet, and then Motaro said, well, Mark's been not being shy about having a grandmother. I'm like, well, shoot, I played this wrong. Sorry, evil team.
I mean,
no, I think it was on me. Matt,
they both claimed grandmother in twos to me, so I'm like, okay, so there's a grandmother chain there. Got it. Whatever. So to me, you were evil together, or it was just you. Like, for most of this game.
I didn't expect the evil team to take
Monk?
grandmother.
That's how I-
because it's a
that's how
hard
I
to
say
bluff
it.
without information, and
Like
I
the
thought
Baba,
Silent Frame was
but it's the
originally my
monk.
boffing because I heard he was
That's
doing
how I say it.
gossip grandmother.
That's
I'm like,
my
okay, so I had an evil
SoCal
token on Silent Frame. It's why he
This, I
never
guess. I don't know if
died.
it's a SoCal thing, but that's how I say it.
No, I didn't. I was not going to take the grandmother because I knew it was like, and that was that weird conversation the end of the day when we got cut off, and I was like, Mathblade, are you the grandmother? Mathblade, are you the grandmother?
Yeah,
it's like because I and that's when I
hear
figured you out. You were my demon.
Yeah.
It's really hard to have to take that Poppy Grower into like final 3 like that. It's just, you know, it's like you either got to get rid of your boffin or you have to get rid of something. But
I was always planning on taking Mark Z with me, regardless of if I had a Scarlet Woman, because I figured Mark Z would just trust the grandmother confirmation.
I did.
Sorry,
I did
Mark.
die, and we realized that I'm alive because you have the demon grandmother ability, and that's why we were both still alive. I thought we both died, but yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
And I explained
Also,
to
good job,
even to
Mataro,
chat that
for lasting.
regardless on Innkeeper or Boffin, I was going to protect Nina because the demon would have to kill me before they killed either their minion or Innkeeper.
Yeah.
Johnny, I was like not paying attention, and I had my hand like this, and when I got a ping from Steve, I go, hey, what's up? And he goes, yeah, I need your pick. I go, what? And he's like, yeah, why are you surprised to see me? I forgot I was the Raven Keeper.
I got Raven Keeper you really early.
Yeah.
You claimed Balloonist, which was a demon bluff, but I'm like, well, I guess you could be evil. I thought you were evil for the longest time because of that.
And I told you the whole grandchild thing to you. Yeah, Mark told me day 2 because he hard claimed my role and a gambler confirmed role to my face, and he's just like, whatever, I'll just say it. And then he just told me what he was. And
there's a lot of information.
It wasn't being
After
quiet.
I spoke to you, Mataro, I went straight to Ash and I was like, I'm the gambler, and I gambled Mataro as the Raven Keeper. And Ash was like, I don't know what to do with that information.
Why were you even telling me?
Because she was evil, so I was like, all right, if she's evil, she'll go and tell the demon. If not the demon, and then Mataro will die.
There's some very interesting whispers between Math and Ash, which was like Math trying to like get Ash to out, and Ash seemed a little hesitant.
I'm just ignoring all the messages.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not
And then I finally brought Ash in and went like, okay, Gossip is a demon bluff. I'm the Poe. Are you the Scarlet Woman?
You do that to me, I'll be willing to out you. But anything less than that, no.
Yeah. Chat wants me to be
Me and
to be.
Katatsu were just like.
Chat wants to make it very clear that Chat actually petitioned for a Scarlet Woman in the bag for the demon. So Chat is not evil all the time. They sometimes want to make the fun choices. It seemed appropriate.
Chaos, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, it seemed appropriate.
And Johnny, I didn't lie to you.
Our
You didn't lie,
prediction
you were good.
was who will win this game, good or evil. We had a 40 on good, 60% on evil, but good did pull it out in the end. So let's give congratulations to those who voted for the good team.
Nice job,
Yeah.
good team.
Yeah. Yeah, so like when you look at like the script like that was written, and Lucy, shout outs for Lucy hanging out in chat and watching the script unfold. Lucy had posted that like essentially the whole script was based around the idea of giving the demon the boffin grandmother ability who sees the poppy grower, and then the script evolved from there into more things, like just good things for the demon to have in a poppy grower game. But I kind of asked at the very beginning of the game, I asked chat, should we do that setup? Should we do specifically the boffin grandmother who sees the grandchild as the poppy grower? And we had a narrow win with yes. So that's the setup we went with because I wanted to see it in action. And it was a lot of fun. I honestly didn't expect Mathblade to go and claim the grandmother. There was an option. Like there's different ways to play it. And I was really interested to see how it played out. It didn't pay off in the end, but it could have. It very much could have.
Yeah, it was more just gossip without knowing the evil team is incredibly hard to get true gossips. Then you have Balloonist, which means I have to cold call whether somebody's an outsider. And then Bounty Hunters never live till the end of the game. So, and then if I die, then I have to, my evil team has to bluff gossip and doesn't know it. Like, it was grandmother was actually the safest bluff.
Safest one. Fair.
Math, if there's any
Lucy,
consolation, I
good
didn't
job.
vote
This
for
is
you
a
in
really
the
fun,
final vote.
fun game, fun script.
Yeah, Mark, you didn't vote.
It'd be fine. It was just I needed Mataro not to be the Raven Keeper and just be something else that was lying. I think that sunk it.
You weren't gonna lift though
Yeah.
either, Mark. I noticed.
There was a chance that Mataro was the poisoner seen by Johnny, and confirming Eric as the fortune teller. There's also a chance that Eric the silent was the sweetheart drunk fortune teller,
Right.
which also was a possibility.
Yes, there was. I guess that Mataro was the poisoner, but not because of our conversation. 'Cause
There
Mataro
wasn't.
said,
I should have known better.
I am someone from TV. And so I looked at him and said, okay, well, I'm going to put you down as the Raven Keeper just to see his reaction. And the way he reacted, I'm like, okay, so you are the Raven Keeper. You're not the poisoner. I'm the dreamer. Like,
But
it
it-
was just completely 100% social.
Poisoner's also on TV. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I
but
know
no,
it is.
Lance was my
I
Scarlet
know it
Woman
is.
had to have
I
a
know.
bottle.
Right, you're
Mataro
right,
had
Steve.
to be good. Yeah,
I know
it
it is. But
Yes.
All right.
like I was gonna put down the good character and see how Mataro reacted, and the way he reacted, like he was like confused and very leery of me, and I was like, okay, so I'm pretty sure you're the Raven Keeper.
Fun. All right, this has been a lot of fun. Shout outs to everyone. This is the last stream of the year for us on Monday night. So when we come back next week, it'll be in the new year. So I'm excited to see what the new year brings. So everyone who tuned in with me tonight, thanks for hanging out. There is somebody still playing Clocktower this late, so we will raid them. But players, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for having a lot of fun. Chat, thanks for being with me. Everyone, stay safe, stay healthy. Have a good New Year's, and we'll see you next time. Take it easy.
Get ready for some awesome things.
Oh yeah, awesome pings. Awesome pings. So yeah, if you had fun watching, come play right now because MathPlay is going to be spinning up a lobby and running some games on our server right now. If you're not on our Discord, go to join.thegrim.gg. If you are on our Discord, the link will be posted very shortly. All right, see you guys later. Bye.
See you later.
I